Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode number 4 of the Wrestling Supershow podcast. I am your host, Joey Roberts, and as always, I've got the man who has written love letters to Coco Beware ever since he was a little baby, James Tingstrom. and we are the self-proclaimed tag team champions of the podcast universe. How are you doing today, James?
I was doing good until Raw started. Now I'm kind of depressed.
Yeah, it definitely started, and to be fair, it did start with Undertaker, but
He'll say 5 words and go back home.
Yeah, he still hasn't made it to the ring yet. I'll just go ahead and say this. This episode is going to be a little bit different, and it's definitely going to be longer than usual. We are recording while we're going to be watching Raw, so you're going to get our live reactions to what's happening. There's going to be some parts where it's going to be silent. There's going to be parts where we're going to be talking a lot. But that's the joy of doing a live reaction podcast of a wrestling show that should be an hour less than what it is. Also, I'm going to get this out of the way. I do have a dog. His name is Fenway, so you might hear him growling or barking because I might be ignoring him. But just wanted to let you know, get that out of the way. If you do hear barking, it's not some random dog. But back to the podcast. This is going to be our Mania weekend prediction podcast. We're going to give our predictions on quite a few shows, what we think may happen in the next year, like prediction wise. Plus, we're going to talk about what we think is going to happen on the night after Mania on Raw. Possibly some debuts, maybe some returns. Who knows? We'll give our thoughts on some of the Ring of Honor shows. We'll talk about some of the Evolve shows. Or at least some of the matches that we'd want to see. Also, it sucks because I live more than 10 hours away, and I would have loved to go. But, oh well.
I think I live 9 hours away, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. I know we're only 4 episodes into this wonderful podcast, but I'm going to implement a new segment at the top of each podcast. So, before we get into our predictions and stuff, I introduce to you the newest segment that may last a week, may last 2 weeks, or it may last a lifetime. This is the debut of James. The floor is yours.
Hey guys, just hours after we recorded last week, Frank Mir went out and got his ass beat again, and good for him, because he's an asshole and a bit of a douchebag. Brock Lesnar destroyed him twice, and he won't stop talking about how he like it never happened to him. And the WWE Supercard game is the most addictive thing on planet Earth. I cannot stop playing it.
Yes, it is so addicting, and I don't know why.
I am not a fan of cell phone games or app games, but this is like the best thing ever. And I have unlocked a super rare Coco Beware card that I am currently trying to level up as much as possible. So
all right.
There's your Coco Beware reference for the week. And let's get into some Lucha Underground, I guess, first.
Oh, well, before that, I've got a few news and rumors, but nothing crazy.
Okay.
They announced earlier today, I just saw the YouTube video, and I'm sure they're going to say it at some point on Raw tonight, that Snoop Dogg is going to be the celebrity inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And I don't know why. I mean, I think he's been on Raw maybe like 3 or 4 times. He was at one WrestleMania, but yeah, I don't have a problem with Snoop Dogg. You're gonna hate this, but if Coco Beware can be in the Hall of Fame, why not Snoop Dogg?
I dread the day Kid Rock gets put in.
Oh no, please don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Gotta go fast. He's performed at 2 WrestleManias, I think.
Oh, here comes Shane McMahon. Sorry.
Yes, I'm kind of distracted because I was watching The Undertaker there for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what? I will say this about Shane McMahon. He's got some sick kicks.
He comes out every week with a new pair.
A couple of weeks ago, I tweeted at Vince Averill of the We Watch Wrestling podcast, and I was like, "Hey Vince, what shoes are those?" Because he's like a sneaker aficionado, and I had to have whatever those shoes were that Shane was wearing. Those were like the coolest.
Was those like the shatter board or whatever
Yeah, it was like the brown and yellow ones.
Yeah, something like that.
And these ones are pretty badass, they look like, too.
Yeah.
Looks like when he sold his stock to that consortium about, 15 years ago, he invested in some sneakers.
Yeah. Wow. Sounds like the crowd's going pretty crazy for him.
Yeah, they sound good. And there's your cheap pop.
Yep, exactly.
They got a Bootios sign.
There we go. There we go.
It's the cereal box cover.
All right, I'll go ahead and move on to the next news and rumor. I'm sure everyone's heard about this so far, but since we're just now recording, figured we'll talk about it just for a quick second. Bobby Roode and Eric Young have left TNA, and rumor has it that they both asked for pay raises, and neither of them, the management said no. So both of them were like, okay, cool, let us go so we can go test the free, the market.
Apparently Bobby Roode they were late paying Bobby Roode, and they finally got caught up, and his deal came up, and he just said, I'm out of here, and Eric Young was a bit bummed out about new guys coming in, getting at or above his pay grade, and they point blank management asked him, you can either stay or you can go. And he opted for the latter.
Yeah.
Which, kind of a dick move on their part.
Yeah, especially to someone who's been there since day one.
I think of all the people who are originals who haven't yet left the company, I think Abyss is the only one left. James Storm is there, but he had gone to NXT, obviously, and came back.
He left and came back.
But of people who've uninterrupted tenure in TNA, I think Abyss is the only one who was one of the originals from back in 2002.
Yeah. Where do you see them going? I mean, for me, I definitely think
Bobby Roode's going to be in NXT before the summer.
I honestly think they should bring him up to the main roster. I mean,
I do agree that they need a heel of his caliber, and he is 39, 38 years old. They don't have time to leave him in NXT for 2 years.
Yeah.
But Eric Young, I don't see him doing anything other than maybe he catches on with Ring of Honor here and there. Yeah. He'll be an indie guy. WWE is not gonna sign Eric Young.
Yeah, I was thinking about that a little bit. I was like, I think Eric Young may go to NXT. I mean, he wouldn't be a big high profile guy, but
he'd be the guy to put over all the other guys.
Yeah. But more when I got more thinking, like, he's definitely going to be more of an indie guy, or maybe stick to like the PWG, or maybe do the New Japan route.
There's definitely enough promotions in Japan where he could catch on with one of them. That was a low blow.
What did he say?
Shane McMahon just said at WrestleMania 2 years ago, your legacy died.
Ooh.
He's got a point.
Well, you were there, so
that was a shoot. Yeah, the whole Superdome died that night.
Yeah, that's true. I think maybe like 12 people were cheering in that record-breaking. Every year they break a record. All right, I'll keep moving on.
Okay.
William Regal was at the Evolve 56 show last weekend and announced that the United States portion of the qualifying matches for the Global Cruiserweight Tournament will take place in Evolve, which is pretty cool. Because there's guys like Zack Sabre Jr., Matt Riddle, other guys like that who I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. Also, Progress Wrestling, which is an organization based out of Britain, they've said that they're going to hold some qualifying matches too, so that's pretty cool.
Well, Shane has worked on his punches.
Yeah.
And he just got thrown out of the ring like a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, I am so not excited for this match. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, to me it makes no sense. It's two baby faces.
I honestly don't see a 46-year-old man jumping off the cage. So what's the point of this match? Like, Shane can wrestle, he can work, but he is a daredevil.
Yeah.
He has to have that one big spot to really put over his match. Every match he's ever had that he's done a big spot. Right? except for maybe the Hell in a Cell against Legacy, I think it was a few years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think he could do a big spot, but I don't see where the big spot's coming from this year, unless he does jump off the cage, which I wouldn't recommend because he's 46 years old.
Yeah. Oh, he'll get out of this.
He's gonna grab. Nope, maybe not. Oh, there he goes.
Yep. Hey, ghost punch, ghost punch, ghost punch. Oh.
Oh, right in the ear hole. That had to hurt.
Yeah.
I like the new monitors. They're
they finally went high def.
Yeah, finally.
Uh-oh, here comes the top rope elbow drop.
Oh, God.
I'm calling it.
He's already gassed. He's already blown up.
5 minutes in. All right, I'm going to keep moving on while we continue to watch.
Yes.
Some Lucha Underground news. Sami Callihan, or also known as Solomon Crow when he was on NXT, he has signed on for Season 3 of Lucha Underground.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Also, WWE NXT has announced that they have signed TMDK, the Mighty Don't Kneel, the Australian tag team that's been fighting over in Japan under Pro Wrestling Noah. So that's definitely going to help out that tag division with one of my predictions for later, I'll say it again, Cass and Enzo going up to the main roster. So that's definitely going to help fill the void there.
Oh, you mean they're going to the main roster Monday night to win the tag team titles from New Day?
Oh, I'd like that. Oh,
that's my prediction.
And he's on the top rope. And dive.
He just barely got it.
Yeah. 15 minutes into Raw, and the table's already...
And Undertaker's already bleeding from the eye.
Yeah. Wow. Also... Well,
good luck doing that on Sunday.
Yeah. It's like, hey, good luck everyone else following up, you know?
Oh, that's going to factor into my predictions for WrestleMania, too.
Alright, we'll get to that later. I got one more little rumor news thing. I know you're not really a fan of Jericho. I'm not really a fan of Jericho either. But apparently WWE officials are looking at doing Jericho versus Shinsuke Nakamura when they return to Tokyo, Japan this summer.
Ooh, that's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
So as long as Nakamura does the Boomaye to Jericho's face, I'll be happy.
14 times, preferably.
Yes.
I'm curious as to when he will make his main roster debut. I don't know if they're just going to keep him in NXT for a little bit, and then just kind of, since they're going to Japan, be like, oh, hey, by the way, come on up. You know, we'll take you on this tour kind of thing because we need to make money. I'd love for him to fight Zayn at TakeOver and then debut on Raw the next night. Will that happen? I don't know, but I think
the only thing is, if all these people debut at the same time,
yeah.
who do they get rid of from the main roster?
Well, they've already buried half the roster, so
true.
I mean,
and half the roster is permanently hurt.
Yeah. But that's all I have.
Where's Randy? He's never coming back.
Oh, and Taker sat up.
He looks like he's wearing eyeliner with that blood.
Oh, he probably is.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have for news and rumors. So we're going to go on to
Lucha.
The match of the year.
Oh, you mean my match of the week?
Yeah, that forewarning, that's my match of the week as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched this twice, and both times I wanted to take notes.
I've got the entire entrance order.
Okay, well,
just if you wanted to kind of keep track of who came in when.
Yeah,
I didn't get as detailed as who was eliminated by who, but I took a few notes in that respect at some point.
Yeah, I just wrote like one of my first notes is this is just awesome. Like there's no real like notes. It's just I watched it once while I was at work. And then I watched it once whenever I got home. And I was like, okay, well, I got it up on my laptop. I'm going to take notes on my other computer. And I just was so focused on watching. I didn't.
Real quick. 1 through 20. Phoenix, followed by Rey Mysterio. Then Cuerno, Arhenis, who I made a note, has he even been on since middle of season 1? I haven't seen him in a very long time.
No, he hasn't, from what I've heard.
Johnny Mundo, Joey Ryan, Puma, the Dragon Slayer, Jack Evans, Taya, which that didn't offend me too much because she didn't have a whole lot to do in this match. Let's see. They call him Cage, came in at 10. Masquerita Sagrada, which prompted the absolute worst call ever. Take it, Joey.
Just call him, or what was it? Don't call him just call him a paragraph because he's too short to be an essay.
And I kind of got the paragraph being a short version, but I thought essay as in like Mexican essay. I was like, what is he going for here?
I don't know. I laughed when I heard it. I know it was super cheesy, but
It was the worst.
I laughed about it. Yeah.
Marty Martinez came in at 12. Who he's growing on me. I'm starting to develop a bit of a fandom for him.
Yeah, I do like the whole creepy factor behind him. And
yeah, I do.
When was it? The other week when he was fighting the Mac, when he was just standing behind Melissa Santos when she was introducing him, and he was like
creepy.
smelling her hair. Oh, that was so creepy.
Drago, the Mac, Chavo, Darewolf, Aerostar the Time Traveler, Dragon Azteca Jr., Tejano, and Mil Muertes. Then, when Joey Ryan came out, he, quote, the cold sore on the lip of Lucha Underground.
Ooh, yes.
Which the sleaze factor is off the chain for him, which he's smart. He handcuffed himself to the wall so he can't be eliminated.
He can't be eliminated if he's trapped outside.
Exactly. And Puma, did you see that 6 springboard shooting star press?
What I love about that is that that's one of the first times I know he's done it before.
Out of the crowd, too.
Yeah. Most of the time that I've seen him do it, he's done it as, because he also wrestles as Ricochet. He did it in I want to say it was at Wrestle Kingdom 10, when it was the 4 tag team match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight tag titles. He did it in that match, but the camera caught the tail end of it. So you only saw a little bit of it. But yeah, that shooting star press to the outside was just insane.
One of my favorite spots of the match, I think it was Mundo, probably Puma, Cuerno, and Phoenix. They were all attacking Jack Evans. And then Mundo pulls Jack Evans out of the ring, and Jack Evans is like, dude, why are you attacking me? He's like, we're on the same side, man. I had to blend in, though. I had to blend in and make him believe it. He's like, that's smart, man. That's smart. I kind of see them maybe developing some kind of partnership there, possibly.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. But, okay, Famous B. This guy's like the best, okay?
Yeah.
423 Get Fame is a real phone number.
It is.
And I believe when you call it, Famous B himself gives you a pre-recorded message. That's like, okay, you know what? He's honorable mention for my Wrestler of the Week right there, just because of his outside presence alone.
Yeah. I also loved whenever, spoiler warning, after Mil Muertes came in, Dario Cueto returned to the temple.
El Jefe is back?
El Jefe. My favorite part is whenever he came out, they panned over to Famous B, and he's like, oh, we could get him famous, too.
Pentagon Jr. attacked Mil Muertes on his way to the ring.
Thank you, Pentagon.
I know you've already forgotten the spoilers, but I could see this match taking place at Ultima Lucha, most likely. Yeah. And then that immediately Mil Muertes was eliminated by half the roster.
But, I think Ray and Puma were the ones to double pin him or something.
Katrina got up in Vampira's face and yelled, "Get the fuck out! Just get the fuck out!"
Yeah.
Dario returned and introed entrant number 21, Matanza, and I got this. He looks like a jacked up Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, he does.
And I know if you listen to Solid Monsters podcast, he said the same thing, but I wrote it down first. So just wanna. I wrote it down Wednesday night. That's Lucha.
That match of the week, most likely match of the year for me so far.
Well, until next week, till the Lucha Underground main event next week.
Yeah.
Who knows what they're going to give us next week?
Yeah, exactly.
I do know that they're advertising the Trios champions are going to compete against a a new threat.
Okay.
I don't know if the Disciples of Death are going to add a new member because at least one of them got murdered.
Yeah. I know Jack Evans and PJ Black are kind of teaming up now, so they might have another person in their team.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Darewolf needs a victory. He's lost all of his matches on Lucha.
Yeah. Well, yeah, did you want to talk any more about Aztec Warfare, or do you want to move on to Ring of Honor?
That's it. I mean, the new champion, Matanza, he murdered everybody.
Yeah, he eliminated almost half the people he eliminated like 9 of the 20 people who fought in the match.
I wrote this down. Matanza ran through the Lucha roster like Jake the Snake ran through 8 balls in the 90s.
Ooh.
Matanza can work. I mean, I was afraid that he wouldn't be any good in the ring, and he would just be another jacked up big guy, but he did some crazy athletic stuff.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's gonna be something special.
Yeah. Okay, switching over to Raw real quick.
You see Michael Cole holding his iPod and iPhone in his hand?
I hate that whenever the table, like when someone takes out the table, they stand. They have chairs. They have chairs to sit.
And don't they have they have tables under the ring?
Yeah.
Like the Dudley Boy tables. Can they use one of those?
It makes no sense why they just keep standing and they don't fix the table.
Plug your monitors back in and sit down.
Yeah. Those tables are all like, they're all stackable, so it's like, I don't know.
Mr. No Fly List, Chris Jericho, is now walking down to the ring.
Yeah, AJ's going to interfere, cost him. The match, Ryder's going to win. I'm calling it now.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
All right. Switch over to a little bit of Ring of Honor.
I love this. Tomohiro Ishii versus BJ Whitmer for the TV title.
Yes.
Veda Scott interrupts, who hot by the way.
Yes.
With Cedric Alexander, and then she gives Whitmer a envelope of some sort with presumably a large check inside. Whitmer takes one look at it and says, "If you think BJ Whitmer can be bought off, you would be absolutely correct."
You are correct. And then he walks off.
I love it.
Yeah, that was so good.
That was actually, I don't know, it was an okay match. It started off kind of slow, but it picked up toward the end.
Yeah. From what I can remember, it was very back and forth. I watched it since I was able to watch it, since it comes on Saturday nights, I watched it on like Sunday. So it's been over a week for me. Oh, hey, there's AJ Styles. What did I say?
Ooh, promo time.
Oh, of course you're going to get the match.
Is that really a match for WrestleMania?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have that written down?
I wrote it down because I figured it was going to be a match.
I don't have it on my official list of matches.
Okay, well,
I copied it right from Wikipedia. So
yeah, then yeah, since it hasn't been made official yet.
Well, officially, I'm picking AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, I am too.
There's no way he loses his first WrestleMania match.
Hey, you said the same thing about Sting. But
unlike jobbing to Fandango, this won't.
Hey, they're sitting.
Hey. Did he just pat Byron Saxton on the back?
Oh wait, 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. Oh, where are my notes? Blah blah blah.
Oh, man, see, Zack Ryder's dropped the Long Island Party Boy gimmick, or whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
He really should. He should win the NXT title. I don't care. I'm just gonna say it right now. Call up Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, Nakamura, AJ Styles.
Oh, he's beating him
Austin Aries. Call them all up and put the belt on Ryder.
Oh, he's beating him with JBL's cowboy hat.
I love that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Ishii kept the title. They weren't going to take it off him.
I was kind of thinking maybe they would because Ishii has had some commitments that conflicted with defending the belt.
Yeah, like he's not going to be.
Like the Leo Rush match with
he's not going to be.
Lethal.
Yeah, he's not going to be defending his title at Supercard of Honor.
But the next thing, Edition came out to run down Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah.
Kaz had a cool quote: "Lions do not lose sleep over the opinions of sheep." That was kind of a Cool little quote. And then Truth Martini has got to be the best manager in professional wrestling, even better than Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
I
can
like
see that.
his quote. If life don't check you, I will.
Woo, woo.
Aw, damn it.
Really? Okay, you got the foot.
And then during the main event, like you're Jericho calling AJ Styles a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I like Mr. Wrestling 3. Super kick! Super kick! Super kick!
Super kick.
I love super kicks!
Oh, speaking of, roll up. 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
What did I say at the beginning of the match?
Woo!
You
woo,
are welcome.
Woo! And a code breaker to kill Zack Ryder.
Did you listen, or do you listen to Jericho's podcast at all?
Absolutely not.
I figured not. On the last week's episode, he actually had Charles Robinson, the referee,
Oh, cool.
on, and they talked about what happened in the ring, and they talked about what Jericho, what he was doing like during the match and all that stuff, and then how, his point of view, and then he asked Charles Robinson, what were you thinking when this was going on, and it was actually pretty cool, and they were talking about his, history and how he got into refereeing and stuff. Let's see what he has to say.
God, those tattoos are terrible.
Oh, on Jericho?
Yeah.
They're just so old.
Styles, how stupid are you, huh? You stupid idiot!
Stupid idiot.
In front of all these morons? Huh? You want to start a Y2, jackass?
I think AJ needs a bit of a haircut.
You just kicked the hornet's nest, and now you're going to regret it, you stupid ass.
He's got Taylor Swift hair.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for. You want me at WrestleMania? Huh?
9 out of 11 falls.
In the world at WrestleMania? Shut up. You want Jericho versus Styles? You got it.
Hey.
Best of 17 falls.
Yeah, exactly.
You can wipe that stupid smile off your face. Because this will be my 12th WrestleMania.
And you've lost most of them.
Championships at Mania. I have spilled blood at WrestleMania, but you wouldn't know anything about that, would you, you rookie?
Oh, I hate that word.
Yeah, especially
Rookie.
especially for him, since he's pretty much the same age as Jericho.
I mean,
Granted,
he did wrestle in Florida for 12 years.
That is true.
You made a big mistake, Styles, and this Sunday night at WrestleMania is going to be the worst night.
Okay, it's officially a match. I'm taking
official.
AJ Styles.
Yep, me too.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Woohoo! All right, and then the Tanahashi Elgin. I know we talked about that a little bit, but Tanahashi and Elgin ended up winning. Yes, because Tanahashi hit the high fly flow.
Air guitar. Woo!
Air guitar. But yeah, and that's what ended the show. I had since I actually have one of the channels or the Sinclair Network or whatever, I haven't watched the episode that aired on Saturday.
You mean
go back
2 days ago?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I didn't get to watch the one last week, March 19th episode until Friday night, because I waited until it was posted to their website.
Mm-hmm.
I usually don't watch it until we're going to be a week behind. Like, this was the March 19th episode of Ring of Honor. Yesterday was the 25th or 6th.
Yes.
Yeah, the 26th was the most
27th.
current episode.
Yeah.
So we're going to be a week behind because most of y'all don't have a Sinclair station.
Yep.
Because, I think 4,700 people have a Sinclair station.
Yeah. I don't know why I have it. I mean, honestly, it's like I was just flipping around one day and I was like, oh, hey, where's
Sinclair kind of has that Philadelphia, Cincinnati type middle range market where it's not like the biggest market, but it's not like small markets either.
Yeah.
Like New York City has no Sinclair broadcasting station. I don't understand that. That's the largest market in America, outside of LA.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're kind of a Midwest, like Middle America, kind of through the Midwest, through the Mid-South area,
Yeah.
middle Northeast.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right.
So, your match of the week, you said, was the
Aztec
Warfare. Who is your wrestler of the week?
I'm gonna go Matanza because I thought that was I was expecting to see him like they Dario Cueto at the end of last week it comes out this week. I'm excited.
Oh, people! It's just announced the deleted scenes version of Star Wars: The Force Awakens will be released on DVD April 1st, not April Fools, and Blu-ray April 5th. I will be first in line for that.
Yaha!
I need to see the deleted scene with Kylo Ren on the Millennium Falcon. I need to see that scene so bad.
That's gonna be sweet. I was expecting to see Matanza and Dario on this episode, but I was thinking maybe like someone wins Aztec Warfare and then he just comes in and destroys them, kind of setting up a small promo or a small program.
Yeah.
For that, but I wasn't expecting Cueto to be like, oh, by the way, number 21 is...
I heard it speculated that Matanza would be entered into the match late and win the title. But I kind of didn't... It kind of hit me out of left field because I really wasn't expecting it either.
Yeah.
Like, I figured Phoenix would win retain the belt because a week... I mean, who holds the belt for just a week? Puma held it for like 6 months and... what's his name? Mil Muertes held it ever since Ultima Lucha, so, you know. But, I'm going to give my Wrestler of the Week to, you guessed it, honorable mention. Actually, my honorable mention goes to Dario Cueto, because he cut a damn good promo.
Yeah.
Honorable mention goes to Famous B, why not?
Because he's awesome.
And his I'll get you famous angle does not reek of ripping off the Undertaker's I'll make you famous.
Yeah.
This guy's actually gonna get you famous. And his used car salesman promos are the best.
Yes.
Yes. But my wrestler of the week goes to Pentagon Jr.
For Pentagon again.
His FU to Katrina and Mil Muertes.
Oh, yeah.
Sneaking up out of the crowd, attacking Mil, and getting the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. I did like that. I saw that happen. I was like, I immediately thought of you. I was like, yep.
Cero miedo, bitches.
Clap, 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 clap. All right. So, do you want to...
So, Raw didn't happen, SmackDown didn't happen, nothing else happened besides those two shows.
The first 30 minutes of Raw happened, and then the rest of it was garbage.
Shut your mouth, really?
Well, the first match on last week's Raw was a 20-25 minute AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens match. Granted, the ending...
Look at that stadium, man. Oh, look at Jerry World.
Oh, no.
Which, can I ask why they're in Brooklyn this week and WrestleMania in 6 days is in Dallas?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Not to mention, the whole week of Access takes place in Dallas.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bitch of a travel for these guys the next 2 days.
Yeah, they go from here to, I'm assuming, wherever
I don't think there's a SmackDown this week, is there?
I would think so.
I mean, at least meet them halfway for Raw this week. Like, I'm not saying Nashville, but like
no, they're
Cincinnati or Little Rock, somewhere like halfway between the two.
Yeah, they're gonna be back in Nashville on August 2nd for SmackDown, so I'm gonna try and go to that.
Well, then hit up like Oklahoma City or Des Moines, Iowa, somewhere where it's closer to Dallas than Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
our first show. What do we want to break down first? The NXT Takeover.
Yeah, I guess so. Since it's the first show, there's not that many matches, but it's going to be probably the show of the weekend.
Now, this is where I got my updated match listing. According to Wikipedia, the Elias Sampson Apollo Crews match doesn't actually take place
yet.
It may be a late ad, but I have it down as possibly a match since you brought it up a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, there's one more episode of NXT.
Oh, they are having one.
Yeah, they are having one this week because Samoa Joe is facing Bull Dempsey, and
in a loser leaves town match.
Yeah, yeah. And then Apollo Crews is fighting someone, so I'm sure Samson is gonna run in on that match and attack
Probably Ty
Crews.
Dillinger.
Probably. They fight each other every week, it seems like.
I'm going to go ahead and just throw out Apollo Crews' name as a what if, you know?
Yeah.
Because I could see Elias Sampson winning because they want to get him over, but they haven't done much with Apollo Crews since his Baron Corbin feud last summer.
Yeah, I mean, he fought Balor for the title.
That's
interrupted.
Right.
He got interrupted by Crews, or got interrupted by Corbin. Sorry. That set up that little program, and then whenever it was just a few weeks ago, Crews, he's like, I don't want it for I don't want a title match. I just want a one-on-one match, just to prove to myself that I can beat you. And it was a one-on-one between him and Balor ended up winning. But yeah, other than that, they haven't really done too much.
Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. But I'm picking Crews mainly because I hate Elias Sampson. His gimmick's stupid.
Yeah, he's boring.
Yeah.
Way boring.
I'm calling this now match of the weekend, potentially match of the year. Sami Zayn versus Nakamura. I'm going to pick Nakamura because it makes no sense to bring someone of that, that big of a name. That big of a name, it makes no sense to bring him in just to have him lose to a guy who's no longer in NXT, and he's on the main roster now. So
I concur. Nakamura is going to win.
Yeah.
Although, it's kind of weird. I kind of think that Nakamura is going to get this huge push because he's mentioned that he has picked out new theme music that he's really, really in love with, and it's really going to fit his character.
Yeah, and his outfit is pretty much the same. If it's anything like the video package they showed last week, he looks the exact same as what he wore in New Japan.
Which, I'd love to see him walk to the ring with that Statue of Liberty hat that he wore at New Japan last year with the whole robe on and just like waving his hands and doing his whole Michael Jackson shit.
I'm sure he'll do something. He can't just walk out like normal. He's got to have some sort of, entrance. Something.
Oh, it's gonna be grand. I mean, they're gonna make him feel like a star.
Oh,
because Triple H still has his hands in this.
That Nakamura is gonna have one of the biggest crowd pops of the weekend.
Yes, I totally agree.
Yeah. But yeah, it makes no sense for Nakamura to lose this match.
Although
it's a babyface versus babyface, so I'm fine either way because I really like Sami Zayn too.
I think the crowd won't be so split because they'll just be cheering for a good match. I mean,
exactly.
It's not like Undertaker, Shane McMahon, where it's like I don't know who to cheer for because of the stakes at the stakes of the match. But this is just two fan favorites going out there and tearing the house down, and there's nothing on it. There's no titles. There's no stipulation. It's just, hey, let's have a good match and let's just cheer for a good match.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure the match is going to start. They'll shake hands. They'll have one hell of a match. In my opinion, Nakamura will win. They'll hug.
Now, I would say this would be match of the year or match of the weekend, but I have a feeling that an unaired dark match from Lucha Underground might get match of the year. That's how good their matches are.
Yeah.
They don't even have to be on TV to be match of the year.
That's true. But yeah, Nakamura for me.
All the way.
Yeah. All right, American Alpha versus the Revival NXT Tag Title match. They need to put the titles on Gable and Jordan.
They're not making the same mistake twice.
No.
They flat out just refuse to put the belts on Cass and Enzo.
The only reason I see them not putting the titles on is if they're like, hey, you guys are so over, we're going to put you on the main roster now.
Yeah, I could see that, but I think they're probably 6 months away from the main roster.
I could
if
see
you
them
want to
winning
just
the
call
titles.
them up SummerSlam weekend, but
yeah, exactly. I was about to say I could see them winning the titles now, going all the way to SummerSlam weekend, losing, and then debuting the Raw after.
Because they're doing the NXT Friday, pay-per-view Sunday, Raw Monday thing, I think, again in Brooklyn this year.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be their new summer tradition for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I think. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's completely confirmed now, but I think they could bring them up then, but they're not coming up to the main roster now because, again, there's so many other candidates for main roster promotion. It's like, again, who are you going to get rid of if everybody comes up to the main roster?
Yeah. Also, before we, I guess, go into any further, the Takeover event is being held at some convention center in Dallas. Why didn't they get the American Airlines Center?
Good question. They could have sold it out. But I like what I've heard, the more intimate arena
Yeah,
for
it's smaller,
NXT.
the more, more hardcore fans, more intimate. I do like that.
It's
but
going to feel a lot louder than it actually is because it's a smaller arena, but it's still going to be a very, very raucous crowd.
Yeah. I was just thinking of that earlier. I was just like, they're going to sell, I want to say they sold out the Hall of Fame. They sold out the Raw after. Both of those are at the American Airlines Center. They could have easily sold out, the NXT Takeover show.
This international / out of town crowd, they're flush with cash. They could afford tickets to this. I mean, they would have sold out all 3 shows.
Easy. 1, 2, kick out.
I like Becky Lynch. She's pretty cool.
Yeah. She's definitely my favorite diva on the.
I got a feeling, and
woman wrestler. I hate the diva term.
I'll save that prediction for later.
Yeah.
Because that will be a night after Raw prediction.
Oh, okay then.
Okay, so next is Bayley defending against Asuka.
Ooh, okay.
This is kind of a toss-up for me.
This is another
really
babyface versus babyface match where it's like it could really go either way.
Yeah, and I could see the crowd being torn over this one, or the crowd turning Asuka heel because they love Bayley so much.
Yeah.
I am picking Asuka.
Me too.
But I would not be surprised if Bayley retained.
Yeah, I wouldn't be, and again, kind of going back to, like, with the American Alpha thing, I wouldn't be surprised if Asuka lost, and then they work a program all the way up to SummerSlam weekend. Asuka wins the title in some way against Bayley, maybe a triple threat or something with, Emma or Dana Brooke or someone like that. Then Bayley being bumped up, but
I thought Bayley would have been on the main roster 3 months ago.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, just imagine if it were a fatal 4-way for the women's title at WrestleMania and not a triple threat. If Bayley was in this match with Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte.
Yeah.
That would have been a good match. But anyway, the triple threat, that's fine. I'm not crapping on the triple threat, but it's just, she could be on the main roster realistically right now. And since Brie Bella, which this will be added to your news and rumors column.
Yeah. I meant to write it down, I forgot.
Brie Bella is retiring a lot earlier than planned because allegedly Daniel Bryan has some pretty heinous health problems. And it's they don't exactly know what the problem is, but apparently he isn't doing so well right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just depression from having to retire and just trying to find his next step in life, or pause, Vince McMahon's talking.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's hinting a big spot.
It's gonna be off the cage. Or through the cage.
Okay. I think Shane McMahon cuts a hole in the roof of the cage and jumps through it.
Yeah.
Bolt cutters, baby.
Yeah, it's got to be something. I mean, and it's definitely not going to be Taker.
Oh, no, he would die.
Yeah.
His hips can't take falling off anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, just to finish up, Bayley could be on the main roster now. She's that good. But you kind of have to build up everybody else to leave behind. So I can see why she's still on the NXT roster, helping to get Asuka over and Nia Jax and all some of the people who will be there when she's not there.
Yeah. I'm also picking Asuka to win, mainly because I guess we'll talk about that later in our Raw after predictions. Shane O'Mac.
Hey.
My entire life I've watched you discard people like human waste. What's your problem?
Bro, just for men. It's only $8 at Walmart. Get some.
Yeah.
No one can run the company better than Vincent Kennedy.
I'm even okay with the gray streaks like Paulie Walnuts used to have on the Sopranos. But this whole gray look is not working for me.
I'm going to take 40 years of vulnerability, mental anguish, and physical anguish, and I'm going to let it all loose because I'm going to be controlling Monday Night Raw. That's what I'm
Oh, God. He got a good promo. He's going to win the match this Sunday.
Oh,
I
no.
stole this stuff from your father. This Sunday, I'm taking it.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm excited for this match now.
I like how earlier we're like, this match makes no sense. Shane cuts a good promo, and you're like, this is the greatest match ever.
I'm very fickle, people. I'm very fickle.
All right. So, final prediction: Bailey, Asuka. You were picking
Asuka.
Asuka. I am also picking Asuka. This brings us to the main event of NXT.
Wait. Austin Aries versus
Oh,
Baron
that's true.
Corbin.
I forgot to write that down. Yeah, there's no way Aries is
It's
losing
the greatest
this match.
man who ever lived, and that's final.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin should win on banter alone, but it's going to be Austin Aries.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be Aries. As much as the Corbin fan that I am, I'd like to see him win, but it's Aries' debut. He's not.
And
the same way that Nakamura's not gonna lose to Zayn.
Exactly.
Aries isn't going to lose to Corbin.
I'm going to go one step further. I know this may hurt Baron Corbin's character if he taps out. Austin Aries will win via the last chancery,
Oh, okay.
which I don't exactly know what it looks like. I just know that's his submission finisher.
Okay. All right. I think it'd be cool to see.
Because why not?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to see a smaller wrestler like Aries do the brainbuster to Corbin.
I was thinking brainbuster, but are they going to let him lift Baron Corbin and totally kill Baron Corbin's gimmick? Because Baron Corbin seems like he's one loss away from not really being relevant anymore. Like, he was building up momentum, and he's kind of taking a step back, it feels like.
Yeah.
Like he's cooled off a little bit.
Yeah, I could... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
There's not much to say about this match. I mean,
no, it's Aries all the way.
Austin Aries.
Yeah, Aries all the way. And I'm not forgetting anything else. Now it's main event.
I don't believe so. I believe
Okay.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's
Okay.
6 matches,
I
including the main event.
forgot to write that down.
Ooh, a Lucha Underground promo during Raw.
Oh, lucky you. I've got a Chrysler dealership for a nearby town.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, there's Mundo. Oh, there's Sexy Star, Cuerno, Pentagon, Killshot. They're just showing everybody.
2016 Ram 1500, $12,000.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's the coolest commercial I've ever seen. No, not your 2016 Dodge Ram. I'm talking Lucha Underground, baby.
Yeah. Now it's a guy drinking coffee.
That's what you get when you get cable.
Yeah, exactly. Screw you, Charter.
Okay,
right.
Samoa Joe
Main event
challenging Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship of NXT.
Yes. Any thoughts?
Because Corey Graves once slipped and called it a World Championship. I'm going to stick with that. It's a World Championship.
It got
Why
defended
not?
over in Japan.
Why not?
Come on.
Who you got in this match?
This one, I was torn. I originally picked one, and I listened to a couple podcasts, and I picked the other, and then I listened to another podcast, and went back to the original, and now I'm back to picking Samoa Joe winning.
Okay. I've got Finn Balor, and I don't even think Joe has a chance of winning the belt.
The only reason I think Joe is going to win, and honestly, it wouldn't surprise me either way, because there was rumors a while ago saying that Joe is going to be called up right after Mania.
Really?
Well, yeah, I read this a while ago that.
Oh, okay.
It was like months ago. They were like, oh, well, the plan for Samoa Joe is to make his Raw debut after Mania. They didn't know when after Mania. They said it could be the night after, it could be a couple weeks, couple months. So that's why originally I was going like, okay, well, I'm going to go Finn Balor. But the way Finn Balor keeps trolling everyone on Twitter about the whole Balor Club, Bulletproof Balor Club.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the only reason why I'm picking Samoa Joe.
That's why I'm picking Finn Balor.
Oh, okay.
Hey, the social jobbers are at the ring.
Oh, Heathy, baby. Yeah.
Ted DiBiase Jr. would have made a perfect fit for the Social Outcasts.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the Social Outcasts, the guy who, Josh, who won Tough Enough, made his NXT debut at a house show in Florida.
Wait, Josh is ZZ, right?
Oh, well, they both did.
Oh, okay.
Josh.
Oh, wait, ZZ didn't win. That's right. Okay.
No, ZZ did. Oh, yeah, he didn't win Tough Enough. He won his first match, and I hate it because he had.
Yeah, Chris Gerard.
Yeah,
AKA
Biff Busick. He had to beat. I hate it because ZZ is so bad.
See, Biff or Chris Gerard. I'm gonna call him Chris Gerard from
Yeah,
now on
because that's what he's going by.
He tweeted, "I hate ZZ" or something like that, and I didn't want to take the bait because he was throwing out some chum to see who would bite at it. I didn't want to take it, but I was like, I tweeted like, "That sucks, dude," or something, or I retweeted him or something.
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick because I even sent him something on Twitter, hoping to get something, but
See, I know he can't actually hold a conversation about that because that's his job that he's fucking with if he says something anything more. But yeah, it sucks. Why did you have to job to that douchebag?
Yeah, he tweeted out, ZZ is hands down the very worst competitor I've ever been in the ring with. Yes, even worse than Mojo Rawley.
That's a shoot, folks.
Yeah.
Because he could have said that he's the worst wrestler. He could have, if it was a work, he could have phrased it way differently. That phrasing, that's him shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
And Bo Dallas is wearing a singlet now. What? With the Dallas star on his each hip.
Yeah, that's. Oh.
And that.
Man.
Oh wait.
Oh, here comes.
Oh, here's the Andre Battle Royal people.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The Ascension, Darren Young, Jack Swagger, Sandow. There's Sandow. He made a date.
If this is the list of competitors for the Battle Royal, I'm calling Big Show as a 2-time champion.
Oh no.
I don't see Beef Stroganoff. Okay, folks, that would be Braun Strowman. For those of you who don't know.
Hey, Mark. Yeah.
Hey, Jack Swagger. There's my pick, Mark Henry. I'm picking Mark Henry for that.
Oh well, we'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah. I didn't write that down, so I'm saying it now.
I wrote down who I want to win and who my actual prediction will be.
Same here. I got it written down. I know who's gonna win. I know who I want to win.
Yeah.
And my pick just got double choke slam. He's not gonna win.
I would like for him to win, with it being in Dallas.
And he's retiring soon.
That's true.
And he spent 15 years with the company.
Yeah.
Or no, 20 years with the company.
Yeah.
96 he signed his contract after the Olympics.
The social choke slam. Let's see
Social
how long.
Outcasts being 1/5 of the makeup of that match.
Yeah. So final prediction. Okay. Did you have any thoughts on it? I know we kind of talked about it and then jumped straight into what we were watching.
No, I've got no thoughts until the WrestleMania prediction.
Okay.
Hey,
the table's put back together.
Hey, cool.
Yeah.
So in review, I'm going Apollo Crews, Nakamura, American Alpha, Asuka, Aries, and Balor.
Yeah, I'm the exact same, except I'm going Samoa Joe.
Okay.
This happened last week with Triple H. I know you missed it.
He kissed his wife. I saw that.
The gate comes up, and they're not even going to show the coolest part. Oh my gosh. Well, the gate comes slowly creeps up, and you just see feet, and then you realize that it's Roman Reigns. And I thought that would have been so cool, but the crowd reacted like there was nothing. There was you could hear crickets.
In 1999, they would have run him over with the car.
In 1999, that would have been stone cold with with a bigger car.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But yeah, that they didn't even show one of the cooler parts. And God, I hate Stephanie.
Hey, people. We potentially have a treat for you next week on the outro to our show, so stay tuned.
Oh, Roman going on.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Oh man, that's the only reason why I want Roman to win.
Exactly,
It's just for that
because
one
there's
outro.
no good reason for him to win the belt.
No, all right, moving on.
ROH Supercard.
Supercard.
10? Night 1. Okay, who you got?
I'm gonna pick the Motor City Machine Guns to beat the
Ooh.
Young Bucks. As much as I like
That's
the Young
bold.
Bucks, it's one of the first times the Machine Guns will be tagging within the past like however many years they've been separated. So it's like one of their first matches back. So I don't see them losing that match, even to the most popular tag team in the world.
Oh, you mean the
Bucks.
douchiest tag team in the world?
Hey now.
I'm gonna go Young Bucks via Meltzer Driver.
Yeah, I could
I
see
know
that.
it's a shock me picking the Young Bucks for anything other than the douchiest wrestler of the week list.
Yeah.
But still, I'm going Young Bucks Meltzer Driver.
Okay. And it makes sense. And I'm as a big of I'm actually wearing my Bullet Club shirt right now. So I would love for the Young Bucks to win, but with it being the
Yeah, I mean, I had to think about this one for a second too, because I do agree.
Yeah.
They're tagging for the first time in probably 5-6 years.
Yeah, if not longer.
Or yeah, it's got to be at least 2012, 4 years. So yeah, I could see the Machine Guns winning, but I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks.
Okay, all right. Jay Lethal versus Lio Rush for the world title.
Oh well, in that case, I'm picking Jay Lethal.
Yes, I am too. I'm gonna pick Lethal, but I say Rush gets at least 2, maybe 3 near falls.
Oh yeah.
I think Rush will come close. I would love it if he won. He's not going to, but
And since life clearly hasn't checked him yet, Truth Martini will.
yeah. But I honestly could see Lio Rush and ACH becoming a tag team. They both have like similar style, and I think that'd be cool to see. But yeah, Lethal for me. So Lethal for you.
Yep.
All right. ACH versus Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby.
Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, I'm picking him too.
Just a spoiler. I'm picking him all weekend.
Yeah. Okay, well we'll get there.
I'm also picking him to debut on the night after Raw.
Oh, I would. Oh my goodness, I would lose my shit if that happened.
I know, right?
Oh man, imagine him coming out to help Kevin Owens.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness.
And then the Young Bucks too. Oh my god.
Oh, and then Kenny Omega just comes out of nowhere with a
Mount
broom.
Rushmore. Oh, did you see that tweet a couple days ago? I can't remember who tweeted it, but it was a picture of Kenny Omega and had written over his face, in March of 2020, Kenny Omega signed a Legends deal with WWE, never setting foot in the WWE ring.
Yeah, it was the because the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega always put out like 5-minute videos of just like a comedy video. I'm looking forward to watching this.
That's going to
Daniel
be
Bryan
depressing.
thing. Yeah, it will be. I don't know if it's going to be as depressing as the Connor video package from WrestleMania 30.
Dude, that was depressing.
Yeah. But the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega always do like these like 3, 4, 5-minute video like comedy videos, and the whole purpose of that video was Matt Jackson, the dark-haired one, was like, I'm done. I'm not gonna wrestle anymore. And then Kenny Omega's like, okay, well, if you don't want to wrestle, then I don't want to wrestle, you know. And then Nick Jackson's like, no, y'all have to wrestle. And they're like, why? He's like, because I hate my family. And so they're like, okay, that's fine. And then that's when they're like, Matt Jackson decided he officially retired 5 minutes later. He now has 7 kids. And then Kenny Omega, he signed a Legends deal in 2020 and never stepping foot in the WWE ring.
These guys are the best.
And then Nick Jackson, his just said Nick and his wife got a divorce. That was it.
And Nick's the blonde hair one, right?
Yeah, Nick's the blonde one.
I always get them confused.
Oh, it's tonight. Ooh, okay. It gives me something to
God.
watch. Yeah.
You mean no Stone Cold podcast? What?
No, that's later.
Stone Cold podcasting
thing?
with Coco Beware in 6 months.
Oh, here comes the authority. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. That's why.
Yeah. Welcome to Raw, everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
We've only been on the air for an hour.
Yeah. But yeah, the Thank You Daniel WWE special is coming on right after Raw, so you can cry yourself to sleep.
Which, when you listen to this in 6 months, you can go back and watch it on demand.
Exactly. And then you can cry yourself to sleep then, too.
Yes.
All right. Moving on. You're picking Adam Cole.
Baby!
Baby, me too. All right. Roderick Strong versus Moose.
Roddy Strong in his shitty little boots.
Ooh, see, I'm picking Moose. I'm going all in on the Moose train.
I like Moose, but
Moose is one of the coolest dudes. I met him in Nashville. He was so awesome. He is huge, and it scared me.
Now, I want Moose to win,
Yeah.
but the reality is I think Roddy's gonna win. Is this televised pay-per-view, or is this just
No,
for the attendance crowd?
No, night 1 is the pay-per-view. Night 2 is the tapings.
Oh, okay.
Or at least that's how they normally do it.
It's a pay-per-view. Roddy's gonna win.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm still gonna pick Moose, but
Okay.
but yeah. All right, next one. Reborn Matt Sydal versus Kyle O'Reilly.
This one's tough. I'm going Kyle O'Reilly, although it's like 60-40, or it's 51-49 Kyle O'Reilly over Matt Sydal. I like both, but I'm going to go with O'Reilly.
I'm picking Matt Sydal. I think it's going to be a really good match.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a good match.
Yeah, but when's Roman Reigns going to be coming in?
She's an arrogant little princess.
To put it nicely. But yeah. I'm going Sydal.
Yeah, plastic surgery is a hell of a thing when you can afford the good stuff.
That it is. And you said you're going O'Reilly?
O'Reilly. Auto parts.
All right. It is the next match, the Briscoes and War Machine against...
You can stop right there.
Yeah, I'm picking them too. They're going
the
up against...
Briscoes are going for the tag titles. They're having this quest for reign number 9. They're going to be unstoppable here in the next few months.
Yeah, they're going up against All Night Express, Silas Young, and the Beer City Bruiser. That, to me, just screams squash match. Briscoes and War Machine all day.
Isn't War Machine the current tag team champions?
They are.
Okay, so Briscoes are going to get the pinfall.
Yeah. And then, up next is Donovan Dijak versus Cheeseburger versus Adam Page versus BJ Whitmer versus Dalton Castle versus Frankie Kazarian in a 6-man mayhem match. And your winner will be...
Originally, I thought this was a 6-man tag team match.
No.
And I picked Dijak to capture the winning fall, but I'm going with Donovan Dijak.
I am too. It's probably going to be his first match.
I even tweeted him saying Donovan Dijak will get the pinfall, and he quoted it, retweeted it, and liked it.
Nice.
I was shamelessly pandering for a follow, but
yeah, it's tough.
I am a big fan of Donovan Dijak. I think he is going to be world champion within the next 18 months.
Yeah, okay.
Probably closer to 18.
I could see it.
Like Best in the World 2017, somewhere in there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm also going Dijak. I think he's going to be pinning, let's see.
Probably Dalton Castle. Maybe BJ Whitmer?
I was thinking either Kazarian or BJ Whitmer, with Cheeseburger and Dalton Castle being like such fan favorites.
I love Cheeseburger's music. It's like totally Jimmy Buffett all the way.
Oh yeah. I think Kazarian's gonna take the fall and Dijak's gonna win.
Oh, he just dropped a 5:15 reference.
Oh, Sheamus 5:15. Next match, and I'm sure they'll add more, but at the point when I got these matches, this was all that was left on night 1. Christopher Daniels versus Bobby Fish.
I'm gonna go with Bobby Fish.
Me too. Yeah.
There's no reason for Daniels to win this match.
Yeah, there really isn't. I think Bobby Fish is on this tear to fight. You know, he's on this tear. He wants to fight Roddy some more. So I think he's gonna. I think it might. I won't say squash match, but it'll be a short match.
Is this leading to a TV championship match at any point?
As long as Ishii has the title, no.
Oh, okay. Because I know about a month or two ago he was talking about trying to Angle himself for the TV title.
Yeah.
And he even had like a number one contender match. And then a few months ago had a match against Jay Lethal for the belt. So I'm wondering if maybe they're trying to put him in that picture.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm taking Bobby Fish.
Okay, night 2. There's not much to it.
No,
according to Wikipedia, there's not much to it.
Yeah. Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly in a no holds barred match.
And this is going to be on TV? For the tapings?
I don't know. I mean, I would think so, with it being night 2 and the matches start at like 2 o'clock.
Because this match was pay-per-view a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Adam Cole, baby.
I'm going Kyle O'Reilly. As much as I like Adam Cole, I think this is the one time that O'Reilly finally gets the upper hand and beats him. But I would like if Cole won, but I think O'Reilly's going to win. So we differ on that one.
Okay. Bobby Fish versus Roddy Strong. I'm going to go with Bobby Fish.
Yeah, me too. And it's a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So there's your TV main event for one of the weeks.
Yeah, exactly. And probably even most of that one episode.
Yeah.
I mean, it happened with Zayn Samoa Joe a couple weeks ago. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm also going Bobby Fish. Next match, Addiction versus Briscoes versus Machine Guns versus Young Bucks in a 4-corner survival #1 contender match.
Briscoes, because they're going to win the tag team belts in a couple of months.
Yeah,
Or soon.
Yeah, with you talking like this, I was thinking Briscoes, but my initial choice is the Machine Guns.
Well, yeah. Under normal circumstances, I would think like Bucks or Machine Guns would be the ones to capture the #1 contendership. But for weeks, the Briscoes have been saying, we're going to be 9-time champions. We're going to be 9-time champions.
Yeah.
So they're going to be 9-time champions.
Yeah, I would like it if the Briscoes won because they are definitely one of my, top teams in Ring of Honor and just in wrestling in general.
Ring of Honor doesn't strike me as the kind of company to just say shit on TV and then not follow up on it.
Yeah,
so
they actually stick with their storylines.
If they're planting the seed, they're going to go with it, most likely. Well, we will see about that, sir. Triple H just said he's going to walk out with the belt.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I will agree with him in a couple of minutes. Maybe I won't.
Who knows? We'll get to it soon.
Maybe it'll be a double countout, and the title will be won by Vacant.
Who knows?
No, it's not going to happen.
And then finally, All Night Express versus Matt Sydal and ACH.
I got ANX. All Night Express, yo.
I'm going to Sydal and ACH.
We are differing like a mother on this card. Oh, look.
Hey, there he is.
Reigns. Hey. He's got a cool goatee.
And
he's walking from the stage, finally.
Yeah,
God damn.
Also, wait for it, no bulletproof vest.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is he gonna, do you think he keeps the shirt long term, or does he lose the shirt and
I don't know,
lose the cargo pants too?
I don't know, because he wore the vest when he had his match on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's just a...
Get out of the way, chick. God.
Oh, Triple H, what'd
he's
you
not
leave?
going to hit her. It's
no, he's
2016, and he's Roman Reigns. He'd get a huge pop if he punched her in the face now.
Oh, hell yeah, he would. That would make him the most over...
So who are they booing? Roman Reigns for beating that Triple H, or H for running away? Who are they massively booing right now?
I would say both.
Okay. They're booing the babyface for beating up the heel. Good job,
exactly.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. No, good job WWE booking.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Oh, man.
Play along, Brooklyn.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so that's Ring of Honor, so we're at WrestleMania right now. No, actually, let's knock out the Evolve card. Save WrestleMania for last.
Yeah, I didn't really make any predictions just because I don't really watch Evolve that much.
You shot me the card via text. It was Will Ospreay versus Zack Sabre Jr.
That match,
I'm going with Zack Sabre Jr. because long term he'll make it to NXT, and Will Ospreay is in TNA, so they're not going to push him, I don't think.
Well, the only reason I think he was in TNA was because they were over in England and they were doing some tapings and they needed wrestlers.
Oh, he's not a fixture of the company?
No, I think he was just there just because they were over in England.
Never mind then, because I know he did just join Chaos Faction in New Japan.
Yeah, but from what I've read, I don't know if it was Meltzer or whoever said it, he doesn't actually have a contract with New Japan.
Oh, well then, I'm totally off base with this prediction.
Well, no, I mean, like, he will be fighting, like, I want to say he's fighting Kushida for the junior heavyweight title within the next couple months or so.
Well, I'm still picking Zack Sabre Jr. because long term he will be in NXT, and they have that relationship with Evolve, so
I
try to get him over as much as possible with the crowd.
Yeah.
Chris Hero and Tommy End, who I don't know who Tommy End is. I do know who Chris Hero is.
Yeah.
Versus Drew Gulak and Tracy Williams. I'm just picking Chris Hero and Tommy End because
I know who Chris Hero is, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Considering he's kind of fat-ish right now.
But he's still doing, like, over-the-top rope suicide dives and stuff.
Live reports of the Evolve show from over the weekend. He can really go, and he had match of the night. So he can still bring it. I'm going to go with him. I don't know why. There you go.
Yeah. But for me, day 2... that takes place at noon. The match I'm most looking forward to.
Let me guess. Ricochet versus Will Ospreay.
You know it. Oh, I'm so excited for
Ricochet
that
by
freaking
a
match.
long shot.
Yeah, I'm so excited by that match. Yeah, I'm definitely picking Ricochet.
Zack Sabre Jr. versus the man who refuses to wear shoes, Matt Riddle.
The man who will be in the NXT Global Cruiserweight Tournament.
I have heard for a guy who's only been wrestling for like a year-ish, he's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
And if he can come along that quickly, now I did hear that the reason he got cut by the UFC is because he failed 2 marijuana tests in 1 year.
Yeah.
I think WWE only fines people for pot. I don't think they actually suspend them under the wellness policy. But if he gets caught smoking pot, he's gonna get that black mark on him.
I know it was a little bit different because Swagger got arrested because he had it in his car.
Yeah, he got pulled over in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Did they fine him or did they suspend him?
Oh,
I mean, I figured
he
they would
suspended.
Okay.
Oh no. He was Del Rio was the world champ, correct?
I'm not too sure. I don't remember.
That was WrestleMania 29. Yes, Del Rio was champion. They suspended him. No, they did not. They fined him heavily, and they just completely killed his push.
No, they just kind of buried him.
They did enough to keep him relevant going into WrestleMania, but after that, they buried him completely.
Yeah.
Oh, and Swagger got arrested, or pulled over at least, ticketed 27 miles from here. From where I'm at right now.
From where you are at.
Yes.
It is way further from where I am at.
I drive by his arrest site daily. Almost daily.
Ooh, Seth Rollins on TV?
Uh-oh.
It's a tap out. It's a tap out commercial.
CrossFit. Oh, there's Del Rio.
Oh, hey, you're injured.
He's curling 60-pound dumbbells.
Yeah. Kofi with the box jumps.
Oh, John Cena. John Cena's shirts are never that tight in the gym. Come on.
Yeah.
They're like triple XLs.
Yeah.
And then Drew Gulak and Tracy Williams versus Gargano and Drew Galloway.
Gargano and Galloway all the way.
Oh, I'm going with Drew Gulak and Tracy Williams because this is my mindset. It's Evolve. Gabe Sapolsky and Triple H are friends now. To stay in favor with Triple H and NXT, he's gonna bury the TNA talent.
Well, Drew Galloway and Gargano, aren't they the Evolve tag champs?
They're champions. They both have Evolve championship gold.
Alright, so maybe they'll lose the titles. Who knows?
I don't know. I'm just saying they're gonna bury the TNA talent.
Probably.
To curry favor with Vince.
Galloway won the title. He's dead to me. Oh, backstage segment with Triple H and Stephanie.
Hey, look, it's the Miz's Championship.
Uh.
The W is upside down.
Oh, Brooklyn! Don't you dare be sour.
Okay, fine.
Clap your hands, James. Yeah. You're on the New Day train.
Before we get to WrestleMania,
Well,
let's have a non-spoiler chat about Batman versus the other guy.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look. What's his name? Consequences Creed is going to wrestle tonight, right? He's got the belt around his waist.
I don't know. Kofi doesn't have it, so maybe he's going to be in the...
It's always Big E. He never stays outside.
Hey, Kofi.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. It's a singles match.
It's probably
against
probably
Rusev.
Ooh, I'm going to say King Barrett.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, he's wrestling again. He's healthy enough.
Well, Wade Barrett. I apologize.
Oh, you mean Bad News Barrett?
Yeah. Because,
I don't know. Maybe it is Rusev.
Yeah, it might be Rusev.
They're showing the clip from 2 weeks ago that I missed because.
This was the massive beatdown that lasted way too long.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you want to get into Mania predictions now?
Let's save that for a second.
Okay.
I just want to say, people, Batman vs Superman was kind of a weird movie. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie.
It wasn't bad.
I give it a 7 out of 10, but I just want to say Bruce Wayne either needs to stop drinking or change what he's drinking, because he had some weird dreams. Let's just say that.
That threw me off so much.
The beginning was like, I'm sitting there in the movie theater with my girlfriend, and she leans over and goes, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't fucking know. What the hell?
Yeah, it was so... My take on it, and I'll try not to be too spoilery.
It was a half hour too long.
Oh, for sure. I hate being that guy who ruins movies, so I'll try not to be that guy.
People, we're not going to give you spoilers. We're not going to give you plot developments or anything. No. We're just going to give a general broad strokes of it.
Yes. World tag.
Stop dancing. Please stop dancing.
No. Yeah, for me, I'd probably go around a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was a decent movie. I like what they're going to be, coming out of the movie. Like, I'm looking forward to the Batman movies coming forward. I'm looking forward to the Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah. Now,
all of the...
Let me say this. I like Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the character, or not the character, I like the character. I don't like the actress because, okay, she's gorgeous and all that good stuff. She's not tall enough. She's not thick enough. She's not an Amazon.
No. Hey, all about camera angles.
I know. But she even looks small. But anyway, that's just nitpicky stuff. I mean...
Yeah, it's yeah.
Now, coming out of it, for people who will be listening to this episode within the next week or two, or month, there's no Easter egg at the end of the movie, so you don't need to stick around for the whole credits.
None.
They didn't tease Suicide Squad.
Nope.
Or the Wonder Woman movie.
Nope.
Or Justice League Part 1. They didn't tease anything. Which is funny, because we're sitting there, like, maybe a handful of people left the theater Friday night. We're all sitting there, and the crew who comes in to clean up after the movie, they're standing there. And we're all wondering, this is a pretty long credit sequence. Is there going to be a hidden scene or something? And when we got up to walk out, the one guy was like, "Sorry, people, we're not allowed to tell you there's no scene at the end of the movie. You have to ask us first." Nobody asked. We all were just assuming there was going to be one. And we're like, "You should have told us. We look stupid sitting here for 45 minutes waiting." Yeah. He's like, "I know, I'm sorry. We're not allowed to tell you. You have to actually ask us. Yeah. But if you ask us, we can tell you anything you want to know." I'm asking next time.
Yeah.
I will be right back. Hold on 1 second.
All right, you're good. Oh, they would interrupt. Let's see. Oh, Del Rio. I thought he was hurt. Alright. Alright. League of Nations member, Alberto Del Rio.
All right, I'm back. Has the League of Nations done their bend over and throw their hands up in the air thing yet?
Alberto Del Rio stole the Mexican flag from a crowd member and threw it in the air like he was happy.
His shirts are too tight.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's fighting because I thought they took him off like everything.
Oh, it's Del Rio's fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he was taken off of like live event shows, but he's still working TV matches. He may not get a whole lot of ring time at Mania this weekend, but okay, let's just get into WrestleMania then.
Okay, yeah, because that's pretty much everything. Evolve, Ring of Honor, blah blah blah.
Because WrestleMania and then the night after.
Yeah, and
there's
that's
some juicy things to talk about.
Oh, very, very much, very.
The steak is very, very rare.
Very. Okay, so let's get into. There's supposedly going to be 3 kickoff show matches, and from what I've heard, the Battle Royal, Usos versus Dudleys, and
Triple H versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I hope. No, probably the Diva tag match. That's my guess, where it's like Team Lana against like Team Brie or whatever.
Is that match official?
No, not yet. I'm assuming it's going to be made official probably tonight.
Because again, I'm going off what Wikipedia had listed, and I have it in the order they listed it. They have Triple H Roman Reigns listed 3rd from the top.
Okay.
Behind the Battle Royal and the Usos versus the Dudleys. So I'm guessing they listed the pre-show matches first, and then main event down to opener is what I'm guessing. So, Battle Royal.
Okay, we'll get into the Battle Royal.
Who I think is going to win and who you want to win. What do you think about that?
Okay, my prediction to win the Battle Royal is Bray Wyatt.
Ooh.
Who I want to win? Damian Sandow.
I like that.
Mainly because they missed the boat last year. Because
you didn't like Macho Mandow?
No. What I'm saying is because I rewatched the Battle Royal last night because I hadn't watched. That crowd was
so hot for him.
Yeah, because he had just in that match he had turned on the Miz.
Yes.
And then the final 2 were Mizdow and Big Show, and Big Show almost got eliminated like 3 times.
Yeah, but when they completely buried Sandow, we got the awesome abortion of the Mega Powers being reborn.
That's true. Yeah, Macho.
That was terrible. It was terrible. I hated that.
Axelmania.
Okay, I can't count to 20, but I think there were 20 guys in the ring earlier tonight on Raw.
There might have been. Who knows?
I think Beef Stroganoff, and for those of you who don't know, that's Braun Strowman.
And if you
I think he's gonna win.
If you don't know, go listen to the We Watch Wrestling podcast.
Yes. I can't do the voice, so I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt it.
I want Mark Henry to win because it's in his home state of Texas. He will be retiring. He hasn't really gotten anything since the world title.
Yeah, since
5 years ago.
Yeah, since his fake retirement.
Just that was kind of a big deal, but
I'm talking
since
then.
He had the world title back in 2011.
Yeah.
He really hasn't been elevated since then. He had a cup of coffee with John Cena a couple years ago.
Yeah.
After his salmon jacket retirement beatdown. But you know what? He's been with the company 20 years. He's been loyal. Yeah. He's been a company guy.
Let him go out on top.
That's a feel-good story.
Yeah.
You can do a WWE 24, then you can do a Stone Cold podcast with him.
Yeah.
I mean, that just leads it. That's the perfect person. That's why it's not going to happen.
Yeah. We're both predicting a Wyatt family member to win. I'm picking Bray. You're picking Beef.
Yep.
And then I'm
picking.
Hey,
boss, can I have the victory tonight?
And then I'm picking Sandow for my wishful thinking pick. And then you're picking Mark Henry, which makes more sense than any for him to win.
Although that was what I picked yesterday. After watching that segment, I'm thinking Big Show 2.0. Because,
Oh, no. I don't want that to happen.
Big Show and Kane just teamed up to double chokeslam Mark Henry. Like, that was weird.
Yeah. From what I've read, they're going to be teaming.
Shades of the Authority, and they used to be they were tag team champions back in 2006.
Yeah.
They defended the tag team titles at WrestleMania 22.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's your useless trivia for the evening.
Yeah, exactly. Next match, Usos versus the Dudleys.
I say Oos, you say, oh, God.
I say Dudleys.
Okay, we're going to differ on that one as
Yeah,
well.
I think at some point a heel is going. I mean, granted, I did just pick Bray Wyatt to win the Battle Royal, but at some point I think the heel, like a heel person, is going to win a match.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? It's not like it's going to have any merit, moving forward with the tag titles or anything.
Oh, it's going to mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah. And then I'm assuming there's going to be a Diva tag match. They'll probably set it up either later tonight or on SmackDown. If there is a SmackDown, still not sure. Probably, from what they made it out to be, this finishing move is so stupid. Why is Kofi just standing there?
Because he just played mind games. Still stupid.
Yes, it is. Moonsault. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's going to be like Lana, Summer Rae.
Is Brie Bella on their team?
No, Brie's going to be on the other team.
I haven't paid attention to much of this. It's Team Bad. She's on Team Bad, right?
Yeah, it'll be Lana, Tamina, Naomi, Summer Rae, and on Superstars, Emma returned to the main roster for some reason.
Huh.
And then I'm assuming the other team is going to be Alicia Fox, Brie Bella, Paige, my guess, Natalia, and someone else.
So is it 4-on-4 or 5-on-5?
I'm sure they'll find a fifth member to be on.
Because with that convoluted mess you just rambled off, the only team that actually has people that are being pushed is Lana's team.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Lana getting the pinfall because apparently she's going to be a wrestler now.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm picking that team.
I can't wait for her to drop the Russian accent and go with her Florida trailer trash roots.
Yeah, I mean, her and Russo live in Nashville.
Yeah. And
Country accent's got to come out sometime.
She was the Florida State cowgirl with Jen Sturger back in the day.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that was the thing.
All right.
At least I think she was one of the Florida State cowgirls. I'm not sure. Oh, he got it.
Oh.
The double foot stomp off of the weird turnbuckle move that Kofi does. All right, so let's get into the main card now, if there even is a main card.
Yeah, we'll go Kalisto versus Ryback for the U.S. title.
Lucha, 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 lucha.
Yeah, I'm going Kalisto. I think it's from what everyone said online, Ryback's supposed to be being a major player in the heavyweight title. Hey, New Day wins. Ryback's going to be a major player in the heavyweight title scene.
Oh, that's going to piss CM Punk off.
Yeah, so it makes no sense for him to win the U.S. title.
No.
Only to then be like, oh, I'm the U.S. champ, but now I want the world heavyweight. I don't know.
So is he going to adopt a spear and jackhammer as well? Because that's the only thing stopping him from looking just like Goldberg.
Who?
Uh-oh, who's that?
Jonathan Coachman.
Oh, my God.
Jonathan Coachman.
Hey, cool.
Yeah, he showed up at the Madison Square Garden show.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Yeah, me too.
First of all, you three, my absolute favorites that I've ever had on Sports Center.
Mine's like 1 or 2 seconds behind, so I'm just listening to yours through my headset.
It is confirmed here live tonight that we are bringing the #1 sports program in America, Sports Center, live to WrestleMania this Sunday.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sports Center will be live at WrestleMania 32?
Yep.
I lost track of the numbers, people. I'm sorry. Oh God, the coach held up a box of Bootios.
Hey, they make sure you ain't booty.
I've always wanted to do this. Hit their music.
Oh, coach got moves.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, we know you can do the Charleston because The Rock made him dance lots of times. on
Wait for the
SmackDown.
pelvic thrusts. Oh, there it is.
That's terrible. Coach is having a seizure on stage right now.
So it seems.
He's doing a white guy dance right now.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, that's Jonathan Coachman, y'all.
Yeah.
He's back,
He's back.
at least for one night.
Yeah. So you're going with the Lucha Dragon, Kalisto.
Lucha.
All right, me too. FYI, WrestleMania is free on the WWE Network for whoever's
And I'm being charged, so Vince McMahon can suck it.
listening. Hey, tonight after Raw, thank you, Daniel, so you can cry when you go to sleep.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
There is a SmackDown because they're saying Thursday after SmackDown, the Stone Cold podcast with Mick Foley.
I bet that's going to be interesting.
That one will probably be up there with one of the better ones.
If they talk about Santa Claus for an hour, I'm going to kill Mick Foley.
Oh, yes, they're promoting Takeover. Awesome. Friday at 9. Holy
I will be
crap.
watching that live. I think I'm working through half of WrestleMania, so I'm going to miss the first half.
Hall of Fame
Which
live from
sucks.
the red carpet Saturday at 6. Or at
Do
least
you
for
have
me.
Do you have the Hall of Fame lineup?
I think I remember who it is. I know Fabulous Freebirds, Godfather, Sting,
Jacqueline.
Big Boss Man, Stan Hansen,
Okay.
and Snoop Dogg.
We'll stick that in halfway through the WrestleMania card.
Yeah, that'll probably be like around hour number 3 or something.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Oh my.
Hey, it's Brock Lesnar.
Hey. Brock Lesnar is here. Brock.
That's the sickest guitar riff ever.
Alrighty.
All right, what's our next match?
Since it just got made official earlier in the night, AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. AJ Styles. Yep, I'm picking him too. Only because it's his first match, and he's one of my favorite wrestlers. So.
Styles Clash from the second rope. No,
Oh.
just Styles Clash.
Oh my goodness, if that happens.
Just please don't break Jericho's neck on the Styles Clash, because that would be the worst.
Don't break his neck, but
I mean, I know Jericho knows how to take a wrestling move, but just
yeah.
this is the one show you don't want to accidentally fuck up and hurt somebody.
Especially after their last match.
Oh, he knocked some teeth out again? He
No,
broke
it was
Miz's teeth.
it was the one at the pay-per-view whenever
Oh, that's...
when Jericho was screwing up all of his moves. There was like 4 botches in the match. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely going AJ.
Okay, so...
And then, so I don't know if the New Day versus League of Nations is for the tag titles because
No, it's a 4-on-3 handicap match, according to Wikipedia.
Okay,
I don't think the tag titles are on the line.
I don't think so either. But in any case, I'm going New Day rocks.
Okay.
New Day rocks.
Let's see. New Day versus League of Nations. I'm going to go with New Day sucks.
How dare you?
Hell yeah.
You can get on to me for one of my picks later.
I know exactly which one I'm going to rib you about, too.
All right. So are you picking New Day or?
New Day.
Okay, New Day, cool. Okay, now it gets to the jumbled mess of an Intercontinental Ladder match.
Let's just stop it right now. Kevin Owens is going to retain.
Yeah, but
He has to. No. Because you didn't make the prediction for the night after Raw. I did. He has to win this match. But what do you think? But what do you think is going to happen?
I hope Owens wins because he's probably my favorite wrestler right now.
But Zack Ryder's your pick.
Oh God, no! I'm not picking the Long Island Ice Z anytime
I got
soon.
really excited when I heard he was in that match, and I tweeted, Zack Ryder for IC champ. It was tongue-in-cheek, people. I wasn't being serious. I was never at any point legitimately picking Zack Ryder.
I'm picking Sami Zayn to win.
Hey, That's not a bad pick.
And then that sets up a program with Owens probably going all the way to SummerSlam. I
Yay.
think that would be awesome, seeing that feud all the way to SummerSlam.
Steen Generico in New York.
Yeah.
And no, people, this is not Ring of Honor.
I would love, I even wrote this down. Zayn wins, sets up a program with Owens heading forward. Can't wait to see what kind of match they put on at Extreme Rules. I would love to see like another ladder match. The Generico Steen ladder match in Ring of Honor. Oh man, they used everything from tables to chairs to everything.
Where's Randy? He's on my TV right now. On a commercial for a reality show? No.
No, it's probably one of those.
A WWE hero commercial.
Yeah. Hashtag my hero is.
At least it wasn't a Be a Star commercial.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm picking Zayn. You are picking
KO Mania.
KO Mania. All right. All right.
Which, let me just say, I'm not the first person to jump on this bandwagon. This isn't even the first year that this bandwagon has been riding around the yard. Why are you having a multi-man ladder match with all these injuries?
It makes no sense.
I mean, if you want to do Ryback and Kalisto, fine. If you want to have the IC match be the multi-man convoluted mess, fine. I'm not even going to crap on that booking. I'm just going to say, you've got Neville with a broken ankle. You've got Randy Orton with shoulder and neck injury. Potential neck injury, I don't know yet. I know it was a shoulder for sure. You've got John Cena with a shoulder injury. You've got
Tyson Kidd with a neck injury.
Tyson Kidd with dying in the ring, almost. You've got... Oh, John Cena's on my TV, but he's not wrestling. Bummer.
No, he was on Good Morning America.
You've got Del Rio working hurt. You've got the Bray Wyatt working hurt. Why would you need a multi-man ladder match?
It makes no sense.
Okay, since they're promoting Joan London getting the Warrior Award, let me go ahead and be a dick and crap on this too. The Warrior Award is completely being misused and bastardized.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch the Warriors Hall of Fame speech, but, oh, come on, not the wife. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh,
it's supposed to be a member of the WWE, I guess, employment staff?
Yeah, like behind the scenes kind of person.
Behind the scenes, working tirelessly. As much as I hate what Kevin Dunn is doing to WWE programming, he's the perfect person to win the award. He's given 25 to 30 years of his life to this company. He's Vince McMahon's second in command, essentially. It's not supposed to be a celebrity fighting cancer. Although, I understand giving it to Connor. An 8-year-old with cancer, who's going to say no to that?
Yeah.
But,
and he was a cute kid. He was.
And it's not a fighting cancer award. It's a... Anyway, whatever.
I don't know.
The Warrior didn't even want the award named after him. He wanted to name it after one of the, I want to say it was one of the production staff / merchandise people when Warrior was originally in WWF.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the gentleman's name, but they do what they want when they want to do it. It's whatever's convenient for them.
Yeah. I like that Undertaker's hair has gotten long again. I hated the whole mohawk thing.
Oh, the bald mohawk?
Yeah.
He looks younger with hair.
Yeah, he does.
Anyway, what's the next match we got? Because I don't know what order that you have them in. I went with Wikipedia order.
Well, the next four are kind of like the big four. There's the Charlotte, Sasha, Becky Lynch match. That's the one that I have next.
I'm going to go with the boss, Sasha Banks.
Me too. I would love if Becky won, because she's probably my favorite female wrestler on the roster right now.
I have bigger plans for her in the prediction department.
Okay, then. Well, we will get to that soon. But yeah, I'm going Sasha. I think they've been leading up to this for a while, and yeah.
Okay. I just want to say I've lowered my overall expectations of WrestleMania to a point where this show cannot disappoint me. It's not a bad card.
No.
I mean, if you look at this would be a legendary card for any other pay-per-view. But there's so many questions about, is this match going to deliver? Is this match going to deliver? Does this face versus face in a Hell in a Cell for control of the company make any sense? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
If they had gone with their plan, even Plan B would have been a great card. But this is like Plan D.
Yeah. I think is that boos or cheers? Or a mixture of both?
I'm hearing boos, but my
Okay.
TV is not on the high volume. Oh, good God. Bully Ray just called out Roman Reigns.
Where's Devon?
Oh, man, he got fat again. What the hell?
Where's Devon?
Coming up from the curtain. Oh, there he is. Where's Dean Ambrose and the beers?
Dudley's.
This is going to be a match for later
there's
on in the
Triple
show.
H.
This will be a match for later on in the show tonight. It will be the Dudleys versus Roman Reigns in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Yeah.
So, is it me or did both Dudleys get fat again?
They.
Especially Bubba. He put on some weight since TNA.
Yeah.
Eat the wall. Was it meet the wall or eat the wall?
Either or.
And they just walk away like, we're done.
Yeah.
That, folks, that was Bully Ray as close as you're going to get because he can't curse on TV.
Oh, you know what I would do for an ECW promo from Bubba Ray?
Oh, like the one where he told that one chick she learned to suck dick from her mom.
Yes. I laughed
so bad.
So
that was
hard.
so awful. I was like shocked and amazed. He's gonna smash his face into the belt now. Oh. That's gonna be a match for later tonight.
Yeah.
And if Roman loses, he's out of WrestleMania. So you're not only gonna bury the Dudleys before they fight the Usos on the pre-show, you're gonna make a meaningless stipulation.
Oh, yeah. So you're going with the boss?
I'm going with the legit boss.
Yeah, me too. All right, and that brings us to the street fight.
Ah,
Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar.
What? I thought this was Dean Ambrose, Mick Foley, and Terry Funk versus Brock Lesnar.
Sadly, no.
You mean all these backstage vignettes where they're giving him weapons meant nothing? Oh no! So I'm just clowning right now. Yeah, okay. I'm going with Dean Ambrose. Psych. I'm going with Brock Lesnar.
I'm going with Dean Ambrose.
See,
not psych.
This is like picking between both of my children. It's like I love them both, but secretly I want my older son to murder my younger son and assert his dominance.
So I even wrote down a scenario as to why I'm picking Dean Ambrose. The Wyatts.
Okay.
They're gonna.
That's the only way Dean Ambrose wins this match.
Yeah, that's why. They're gonna come in close to the match, kind of similar to like the Battleground pay-per-view when Undertaker came in to when Lesnar was fighting Rollins.
Okay.
He hit like 48 German suplexes and then hit the F5, and right when the ref counted 1, and right before he was about to count 2, the gong happened. Well, I think something similar to that is going to happen. I think, of course, it's going to go a little bit longer.
The lights are going to go out. And
yeah,
Dean is
going to get some action in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Wyatts. Lights are going to go out. Wyatts are gonna beat the crap out of Lesnar.
I can totally buy that scenario, and I would actually agree with it. Only I'm just hoping it's a post match, not during the match.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I think Wyatts come in, take out Lesnar, Ambrose wins, and then they leave not knowing, they leave and Ambrose doesn't know like what happened, like he was like knocked out or something.
Yeah,
And then he just sees Lesnar there and then just kind of pins him for the win. I think
I don't know.
It's kind of a I don't know.
It'd be a damn shame, but I can see that happening.
Yeah, and then that sets up a promo with the Wyatts versus Lesnar.
Because I do think they're going to go Bray Wyatt, Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Because even if I haven't been hearing that they're working toward a match between those two, just their interactions on TV, it feels like there's some unfinished business there.
Yeah.
And there is. They've attacked him at the Royal Rumble. Bray Wyatt ran from the match at Roadblock. So it's like, yeah, they're moving in that direction, it seems like.
Yeah. From Dreamer.
Now, do you think the Hell in a Cell goes on last or the title match goes on last?
Oh, man.
And based on the finish of the match, do you think they switch it up and go with the Hell in a Cell last, depending on how either match finishes?
This is, I don't know. Let me think. I could see either or being the main event, but I think. Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I was thinking, that Hell in a Cell would be going on last.
I think Triple H has enough of an ego where he's going to want to go on last.
Oh yeah, but now that I've been thinking about it, like honestly, like I don't see a good way Mania ends with either one of these matches.
And I say that not to crap on Triple H. I say he has enough of an ego where he wants to go on last, but if he's smart, he'll go on second to last.
Yeah.
Because this is shaping up to be the third time he's been outdone by the match before him.
Yep.
At WrestleMania 18, he defeated Chris Jericho for the Undisputed title. The crowd was dead because Rock Hogan came right before them.
25.
He had a very good match with Randy Orton. Nobody cared because
it came after
Taker.
HBK Taker the first time they fought.
Yeah. So it's like nobody. It wasn't that he has had bad matches. Even that Jericho match was a good match. It's just the crowd didn't have any energy left. They were like, they're tired. They want to go home.
Yeah.
And after already at this point, possibly a 3.5 hour show.
Yeah.
Of just the pay-per-view, not the pre-show and everything like that. He better go on second to last.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
But it's whatever order you want to take it. I'm going on the mindset. Hell in a Cell is going to be the last match to go on.
That's how I wrote it down in my notes.
Cool. Then Triple H defending against Roman Reigns. Who you got?
I'm picking Reigns to win.
Yeah, I'm going to go with make Roman Reigns look strong.
Hopefully it's some sort of heel turn. Because I think he will be better as a heel because no one likes him right now as a face. So why not just be like, all right, screw you guys. I've been working my ass off to,
Could make sense, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's already got heat. Why not?
I'm sorry, people.
Yeah.
Kalisto's fighting Connor of the Ascension. Oh my god. In a singles match. This match is going to be craptastic.
Hey, in NXT, this would have been given 15 minutes.
And the main event of a TakeOver show.
Yeah. Considering the Lucha Dragons did beat the Ascension to win the NXT tag titles.
Ooh, good callback.
Ooh.
I bet Michael Cole doesn't even mention that once.
Well, you have your sound on, so you let me know.
I don't know. I can barely hear it.
Yeah. But yeah,
JBL did just mention for some reason Conor McGregor. I don't know why. Why he gets mentioned every week on Raw.
He's got the same name as Conor from the Ascension.
I think JBL has a love affair with that guy.
I want all of them to be gone. But when we get to the Shane McMahon match, in a few
I've
minutes.
got a very fun scenario for that. So let's.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so who are you picking for the title match?
I'm gonna go with make Roman look strong Reigns.
Okay, I am too. Okay, Hell in a Cell match.
Okay.
Who are you picking to win first, and then we'll get into
do you have a large convoluted scenario as well? Because you might want to go first if you don't.
Well, I picked the Undertaker to win.
Okay.
Only because they're saying if he loses, it's going to be his last Mania match.
That's because of what Vince said, or because of what the dirt sheets are saying?
No, I was just going off what Vince was saying.
Okay, yeah. Storyline wise.
Yeah, storyline wise. But I think.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still going to pick Taker to win because it doesn't make sense for him to lose. I don't know. But I will say this. I think Taker wins, and I lost my train of thought. Yeah. But you do yours. You do yours well, I think. Cause I don't know. Cause
okay.
I could see either or winning. I think if Shane wins, he could get the Balor Club to kind of help him. I've also heard something about John Cena making a run-in, which makes no sense because he's...
no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, but...
I mean, there's rumor, yeah, but if he's not healthy enough to wrestle, he's not going to run in.
That's the reason why I think Undertaker's going to win, because he wants the match him versus Cena. And that him versus Cena, they wanted it at this Mania. I don't think it's definitely not happening this year, but I think it should happen next year. Next Mania.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, they literally can go a bunch of ways because this all makes no sense. They can make whatever sense they want it to make.
Yeah.
So what I think is, once upon a time, Shane McMahon bought WCW from his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Or preventing his dad from buying it, let me say that.
Mm-hmm.
And since WWE seems to have this massive hard-on for the Attitude Era, and by extension, the Monday Night Wars, they did it last year with Triple H versus Sting.
Yep.
He's fighting for WCW, which, no, he wasn't. I mean, he really wasn't fighting for WCW, but he was the last warrior left over from that gone era. Here's what I pitch. And Brock Lesnar just was visited by Paul Heyman. Okay,
right.
Here's what I pitch. Shane McMahon will defeat The Undertaker with help from Sting, with the logic being Sting is paying back Shane for fighting for the legacy of WCW. Yes, it was 15 years ago, but still.
Yep.
They're still stuck on 1999. Why not?
Yep.
2001, why not? Sting has very vaguely disputed his retirement because TMZ ambushed him.
Yes.
And he said, nothing's for sure. He didn't come down hard one way or the other. He's also had interviews since then where he hasn't denied his retirement. So, to me, I think he's retired. So I don't think he'll ever wrestle again. Doesn't mean he can't appear on television, though. Yeah. I think his retirement is still up in the air, but I think he's never going to wrestle again. Sting will help Shane win. The next night on Raw, Shane will install Sting as the babyface GM of Raw.
Okay.
And Sting will be like the William Regal role, I mean, I think he'll be on TV more often than William Regal.
Yeah.
Because Shane will still have to be on TV as the owner of Monday Night Raw, or however they're going to. Is it just Raw? Is it the whole company? I think it's the whole company because they're.
I don't know, because whenever Shane first showed up, he was like, "I want control of Monday Night Raw."
They're booking this as if Monday Night Raw is the company.
Yeah, exactly. Like
so
SmackDown and NXT and like everything else don't exist.
Exactly. Hey, I want to be control superstars if I got my druthers. I want to control main event.
Yeah.
But I can see.
If I were in charge of main event, Tyler Breeze would win.
Yes.
Moving on.
He would have beaten Zack Ryder.
Yeah, and Swagger.
So that's what I think. I think Because what's another loss to Undertaker? 22-2. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, he still has 20 more victories than losses.
Yeah.
So I think Shane wins with the help of Sting. This may be if Sting and if Sting is not actually retired, or let's say he visits the Laser Spine Institute of America and has his spinal stenosis surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he wrestles Undertaker at 33.
Yeah. Maybe.
Because Undertaker will get... Sting's never going to win a WWE match. Let's just go ahead and be okay with that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Sting screws Undertaker, sets up a match at WrestleMania 33.
I could see it. This is kind of a theory for, like, I'm still picking Taker to win, but if Shane were to win, the whole thing would be like, you know, like, oh, I want control of Monday Night Raw, and then everyone would be like, oh, well, Triple H and Stephanie would go to SmackDown, and then it would be a brand split and all this stuff. I was thinking more along the lines of, what if it's not necessarily a brand split, but it's more of a, I'm Triple H's guy, or I'm Shane McMahon's guy.
Okay.
So it's more of a Triple H versus Shane McMahon storyline.
Does this lead to a 5-on-5 Survivor Series match?
Maybe it leads to some sort of match between Shane and Triple H at like SummerSlam, or
to finally kill this Authority storyline.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But it could be like some of the heels and like Kevin Owens and guys like that would be like, oh well, I'm with Triple H, and then of course you've got Reigns, and well, if Reigns is still a good guy, you've got Reigns and Ambrose and all the the New Day, and they're like, oh well, we're with Shane. And they do that kind of split. Not necessarily like, oh, I'm on Raw and I'm on SmackDown.
Yeah.
It's more like, I'm with Shane, I'm with, Triple H. That's what I was thinking. I thought that'd be kind of cool, and that lead to a Triple H versus Shane match somewhere later down the road.
I can see that.
Brock Lesnar
honestly,
is here. Brock.
I'm not offended or affected by Undertaker loss at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm not either.
It's been done. It doesn't matter anymore. He's just another guy now to me.
Yeah.
Now, he's one of the greatest of all time, yeah, but the mystique of I'm undefeated at Mania, it's been gone for 2 years now. It's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going with... That's why I think the Hell in a Cell goes on last. Because with that finish, you're going to send the crowd home happy. You're going to send them home shocked as hell, too. And Triple H doesn't get shown up by the match previous to him.
That's true. That is true.
Like I said, it's happened before where he's had good matches to main event WrestleMania, and the match before him zapped the crowd's energy and nobody cared. So,
yeah.
Although I do agree, the belt should go on last. That's the prize everyone's fighting for. That should be your main event. But there's certain times where it can't go on last, or it shouldn't go on last.
Yeah. Wait for it. Wait for the German suplex on Braun Strowman. Boom.
There you go. Thank you, Dean Ambrose, for getting clothesline for being a cheap shot artist.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, they didn't show it. He snapped the kendo stick.
Oh, okay. That's not easy to do.
No, not at all. So yeah, there's many things that could happen in this match.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it being the main event. I could see it being the second to last main event. I could see them doing it early and getting out of the way, but I highly doubt it. This one has most of the storyline.
Well,
so
yeah, you either go on last with Hell in a Cell, or you go on third from the bottom.
Yeah.
Because the crowd will recover. Or you go on third from the top and you use the Divas tag team match as a buffer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that match can't be the co-main event. It just can't be.
It needs to go on last.
Because you've learned from the past, if you put on a hell of a co-main event, the crowd will not recover in time for the main event.
Yeah. And the crowd is going to leave pissed off if Roman Reigns is the last thing that they see.
Oh, I'm going to just fall in love with that.
With him holding the title, fireworks going off like crazy.
Pointing to that gay WrestleMania sign.
Also, you know who else I could see in that match?
The title match?
Yeah. this isn't
Seth Rollins run in?
Yeah, this isn't an official prediction, but I think it would be awesome to see Rollins run in, cost Reigns the match, or cost Triple H the match, and him siding with Reigns, and then them being like a heel tag team.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I didn't really give much thought. That's just kind of my initial thing. But
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to see Rollins return since he's like way ahead of schedule.
And all I want to say about the Hall of Fame class, the Fabulous Freebirds, the only reason they're being inducted by the New Day is to kind of smooth over race relations, because those guys were draped in rebel flags for 30 years.
Yeah, and I have
That's the
heard
only
that,
reason.
I have heard that Michael Hayes is like one of the main guys like advocating for the New Day, like backstage.
Yeah, but he also is the reason Bobby Lashley no longer works for WWE, because he
Very
dropped
true.
a couple of N-bombs on the guy backstage.
Very true.
So,
Very true.
yeah. Plus, they're using the Freebird rule, so that also makes sense, too.
All right. So, anything else about Mania before we get into the Raw after Mania?
Yeah, we're 6 days away. We don't know what The Rock's doing. We don't even know if Stone Cold's going to be in attendance.
You don't know about Shawn Michaels.
This is bullshit, dude.
Oh.
How the fuck does Shawn Michaels even matter anymore?
Yeah.
How do you not book Stone Cold into even being a guest referee? It's Texas, damn it.
Yep.
This is pissing me off. If he shows up as like some run-in during the Shane McMahon Undertaker match, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I could see Triple H being like the guest, or not Triple H. I could see Shawn Michaels, if I could speak, being like the special guest referee in like the Triple H Roman Reigns match, kind of like.
Yeah, but when are you going to announce it? Like,
Yeah,
dude, this is the go home to Mania.
Yeah, they're
SmackDown
not gonna announce it on
matter.
SmackDown.
No.
There's no way Shawn Michaels is showing up for a
Well,
SmackDown.
is SmackDown live on Thursday, or is just the Stone Cold podcast live?
I think it's just the Stone Cold podcast. Well,
And where are they going to be recording from? Access?
Probably a hotel room or something. I don't know.
Oh, well, let's just get into the night after, because unless there's anything else you want to talk about WrestleMania-wise, I think we've covered the card pretty much.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I think we're kind of split down the middle. I mean, we've got about half of them we agree with and half of them we disagree. So it's like.
And we'll see how everything shakes out.
Yeah, and I'll kind of keep track of it. I'll post it on Facebook, and so follow that. We'll get to that later.
Okay, so Raw the night after, I've already mentioned it. Shane McMahon will install Sting as the new general manager for Raw.
Okay.
As a reward for him helping him win control from Vince.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say I wrote down a lot of debuts and a lot of returns. Nothing real like storyline wise. But I guess we'll go back and forth if that works for you. I'm going to say, with my pick of Asuka winning the title, Bayley will debut.
I can see that. That makes a lot of sense. Now, does she debut in a match or backstage, or how do you see that?
I see her coming out to confront Sasha Banks.
Okay.
Because
I can see that.
Because of the match that they put on at Brooklyn.
My time, I won a title match tonight.
Maybe. I don't think they would end Sasha's title reign that quick. But
I'm just thinking the way Paige debuted a few years ago.
I could see it leading to a match at SummerSlam in Brooklyn and having the rematch.
See, we're saying this a lot. Oh, SummerSlam. Do you think they have the patience to wait until SummerSlam for half of this stuff?
No.
Okay. I mean, you're right. I don't see them waiting until Extreme Rules for that match, to tell you the truth. They could probably do it next week on Raw. I originally wrote down we're going to get some kind of Balor Club tease. I think they're just going to beat down AJ Styles during Raw.
Oh, I would.
Like, maybe he comes out for a promo, but he doesn't even get to the ring before they attack him from behind.
Or
no. Gallows and Gunn will attack AJ Styles. Mm-hmm. And then...
But you won't see who it is. They're just guys in hoodies.
Yeah. And then the bump. And then the Demon comes out. Or maybe just Finn Balor comes out holding the NXT title around his waist. and Dean Ambrose is walking to the ring with his little red wagon.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, so
Wait
they
for
attack.
the...
They attack the guy with the thing, AJ. Yeah, sorry, sidetracked. Gallows and Gunn attack AJ, and then Finn Balor appears on the stage, and boom, wearing a Bullet Club shirt.
Oh, yeah. That was another one. I said depending on how the match ends at TakeOver, I have Balor/Joe debut.
I think it means a lot more if he's the champion, because it puts him over as we're still a big deal, and not like, well, I lost, now I'm just going to go do this now. Like, I'm still the NXT champion, and I'm taking it out on AJ Styles.
He's got a cart. He's got baseball bats. No, he doesn't want that.
Chainsaw? Come on, that's bullshit.
Yeah. He's got the barbed wire
Oh,
bat.
a barbed wire baseball bat. I think I'm going to talk about that a little bit later in the show, too. It's not WWE related, folks, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
That's a tease, people. The kendo stick just bounced into the ring. Have you seen that video of the Sawzall cutting Dean Ambrose's face open?
I have. Back when he was in CZW, yeah.
I'll never watch it. I don't want to see it, and please don't tease chainsaws anymore.
Yeah. It's a quick, like a one, like I saw the clip of it, and it's only like he doesn't like hold the Sawzall to his face. It's like he turns it on and like taps him on the head, which is still bad. I mean, it's still a saw to the forehead. You
could have bled out from that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm over this Dean Ambrose bullshit right now. This is. I hope he doesn't make it to WrestleMania because he gets a staph infection in his big toe or something. Just stop, son. You're really pissing me off. You're not going to get that through customs, asshole. Yeah. They're going to stop you at security.
All right. What's another prediction you have for the Monday
Sami
night?
Zayn will defeat Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, okay.
Hour 2.
Okay.
Somewhere in the middle of the show.
I have Cass and Enzo debuting because they should have been on Raw months ago. But yeah, that's another one of my debuts. I do have.
I've got them winning the tag team titles.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
New
would
Day
like that.
comes out and because I think they're gonna win their match at WrestleMania. I don't know if it'll be something as simple as an open challenge or, hey, we're so good, or don't be sour, we have the power, or something lame like that, and then Cass and Enzo come out and challenge them and they lose.
Yeah. I'd like it.
We're in line on that one for the most part.
I have two returns.
Okay.
Number 1, Cesaro.
Non-wrestling, I would presume.
I don't know. He's supposed to be on the European tour in early April.
And I think I know the second one, but go ahead and say it.
Seth Rollins.
Oh no, I was thinking Randy.
No, he's not supposed to be back until like May.
Oh god, he must be really hurt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I know he was spared from neck surgery, but still, that's a long time for the shoulder.
Yeah, I've got Cesaro and Rollins returning on Raw.
Okay. I have one more, and this is the most legendary ever, so I'm going to save it for the end.
I do have one bold prediction. I don't think it'll happen, but I'll let you do yours. And
No. This one takes the cake. You do yours.
My bold prediction, it is a debut of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, I have you beat.
Oh, okay.
Something I thought I would never say.
Shinsuke Nakamura's dad.
Mama Nakamura.
Mama Nakamura.
Roman Reigns will be booed.
Shocker.
That's a letdown. I'm sorry, everybody. Yes, he will be booed unmercifully.
Unmercifully.
But won't turn heel. He's just going to be...
He's going to be the happy-go-lucky, jokey Roman Reigns like he normally is?
Yeah, fairy tales and lollipops.
Yeah.
All right, now, over the next 365 days, do you have anything you think is going to...
I wrote down 2, only just because I'm terrible at, like, the longevity, like, the yearly predictions.
Yeah.
Both of them are WWE title related.
Well, I kept this strictly to WWE as well. I didn't go Ring of Honor. I
No,
didn't go.
I
I
wasn't
didn't go
gonna do
outside the
that.
company. I didn't
Um,
even so much go NXT. I just went WWE type stuff.
Yeah, that's all that I wrote down.
Okay.
But I wrote down two things. Both of them pertain to the WWE title. First one, Bray Wyatt will win the title
Oh, okay.
at some point in the next year.
I could see that there, and realistically.
Also, the one that I'm hoping happens more so than the one I just said. Kevin Owens will win the World Heavyweight title.
Okay.
And I'm sure I can think of more later, but that's all I came up with within the last 2 hours. I was trying to think while we were talking, but that's all I could really think of.
I think the Shield will compete together at Survivor Series, either 3-on-3 or as part of a larger 5-on-5, 4-on-4 team.
I could see that.
I don't even think it's going to be a Shield reunion. I just think it's going to be through circumstances and storyline. They get grouped together in a match.
Team Shield versus Team Authority.
The official Shield reunion, I think, is planned for next year, further down the line.
Yeah.
Because there is going to be one. It has been confirmed, and we all know that's going to happen.
I would really like because I know at one point they were trying to do it, I think, for this year, or at least there was rumored a while ago, for it to be a Shield triple threat match for the heavyweight title.
And yeah, the knee injury to Rollins threw all that out the window, obviously. And I think it would have been a triple threat for the title.
Yeah. So I think that could happen at some point in the next year. Maybe at one of the bigger ones, like Royal Rumble or Survivor Series, or maybe even next year's Mania. Who knows?
CM Punk will return before WrestleMania 33.
Ooh, okay.
He's going to get beaten so bad this summer that they're going to let him out of his contract / cut him / mutual, it's mutually beneficial for us to part ways. And here they are. They're going to announce that Divas tag match you were talking about.
Yep. And it's Paige, Brie.
Four useless women. Paige, Brie, Natalia, and Alicia Fox.
They said Nikki Bella is supposed to be on Raw tonight, so I wonder if she made a miraculous...
Oh, no, she's not healthy. I don't think.
No, I don't think so either.
CM Punk's going to get beaten so bad. He's going to leave, and he'll show up either the night after WrestleMania 33, or he'll be back around that time. I don't know why. I'm hoping it because it's my favorite wrestler. But still,
yeah,
I'm hoping.
Hey, Emma. Emma's got a Monday Night Raw match?
Uh-oh.
Bam, bam.
And no Dana Brooke, so yeah, she doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not going to have Tamina in the match, because there's 5 of them and 4 of the other ones. Balor.
Wait, here we go.
Bad and Blonde? That's dumb.
Team Total Divas versus Bad and Blonde.
A mystery person on that. Yeah, Nikki Bella. Okay.
Yeah.
Or
well, if it is Nikki Bella, then Team Lana's definitely going to lose.
Maybe it's John Cena wearing a dress.
It's Santina Marella.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Balor, Nakamura, Baron Corbin, Bayley, and Asuka will all be on the main roster before the Royal Rumble, or at the Royal Rumble.
Good.
That's just 5 names I threw down on the paper.
Yeah, I could see Corbin coming up. I could see him coming up on the Raw after Mania.
Personally, I never see Samoa Joe or Austin Aries making the main roster. I just don't see it happening. I would love it, but I don't see it happening. Because WWE didn't want Austin Aries 5 years ago for Tough Enough. They're not going to want him now.
Yeah.
I don't ever see them pushing Samoa Joe because they think he's fat, probably. Even though he's going to be one hell of a heel. Okay. And then, if anybody has seen The Watchmen, if you've seen The Losers, if you've seen Supernatural, then you know the awesomeness that is Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And if you watch The Walking Dead, you know that Jeffrey Dean Morgan will be debuting this Sunday night.
I'm Negan.
As Negan.
I don't watch The Walking Dead, but I...
during WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. And I predict he will use Lucille to kill Daryl. And every
Oh.
vagina in America will dry up. Because he seems to be the female favorite of the people who watch the show.
That's Norman Reedus' character, right?
Yes.
Okay. I watched 2 episodes, and I was like, this show is way too slow for me.
Yeah, it has its moments where it is very slow. But trust me, when it moves fast, it moves at hyperspeed.
Yeah.
And those of you who watch the show, if you watched, and I'm not going to spoil it, I'm not going to give plot because I don't do that.
Yeah.
But if you watched this past week, you know there's about 6 people who could die this Sunday on the season 6 finale. I'm predicting it's Daryl because I've been predicting this for 3 years that he's going to die. Because he was not in the graphic novel / comic books.
Ooh.
I haven't even gotten past the part where Negan just reveals himself to the larger group. But I'm going to say, people, Daryl's dying this week, and I'm going to go on record.
Quick question: are they ever going to kill off Carl? Because he's one of the only characters I know.
Without spoiling it, if you've read the comic books, you know, you people would know they tried in a way. I can't confirm nor deny if they're going that direction in the TV show, but I've heard speculation that Carl becomes the leader of the group once they kill off Rick, but I don't see. Oh, Emma. Wow. Lana just kicked her in the face.
Ah.
Her being Paige. I don't see them ever taking Andrew Lincoln off The Walking Dead because he kind of is the show.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. That's all I got. Daryl's going to be dead in 6 days.
Maybe this is where we find out the 5th diva.
Oh, let's take a pause for the cause while we watch Raw.
Yeah. All the divas are fighting. Where's Nikki?
Oh, Summer Rae's awesome. Just rip Lana's top off. That's all I care about. I want a Lana nip slip.
Hey, Sting's in the crowd.
It's on DVR. Hey, I saw Sting at WrestleMania 30. He was in my section. Bree mode. Oh, I hate that theme song. Sweet Trish Stratus. Maria Menounos. Somebody.
Awesome Kong.
It's from NXT.
Oh no.
Marie. Damn it. That's not cool. Well, at least she's off NXT, hopefully.
Oh no. So she's gonna be good on Raw?
Miss All Red everything?
It makes sense. It makes sense for her to be on Team Total Divas.
Yeah.
I could hear the people booing from.
They're gonna beat her up. That she's not the person. She's not the member. They don't want her. This is so awesome. Yeah, okay. They didn't beat her up yet. Yeah, it's official.
Oh wow. I mean, it makes sense because she's one of the main.
Dude, I swear to God, I saw her at Cole Cabana's comedy show at WrestleMania 30 weekend. Her hair was orange back then. It's red now.
Yeah.
But she was in the front row. I can't believe that she was there. Maybe she was invited. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we were watching Ready to Rumble, and it was Colt Cabana and Cliff Compton and Marty DeRosa doing live commentary for a room full of people. That was the worst movie ever.
Oh, Ready to Rumble is so good.
It's so bad it is good.
I love Ready to Rumble. I will rule you.
Hey, Bill. It's like, you threw up on me. Yeah, the crowd loved it. I was your tag team partner. Oh, sorry, man.
We're men, and we're not afraid to say that we love other men. I love you.
Oh, do me, Sting, do me.
Sting just punches him in the face.
Jimmy King's all right by me.
Another Golden Truth segment.
Oh, God. They're really slow playing that, aren't they? Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Look at that.
6-man tag. Zayn, Ziggler, Sin Cara, Owens.
Team loser versus team even bigger loser.
I hate that they didn't just do a one-on-one Owens versus Zayn.
Yeah, I know. We all hate it. We all hate it.
I hate it so much. Oh, man. Kofi with the box jump. All right. Any other predictions you can think of off the top of your head?
No.
Yeah.
Now, we are planning on coming back Monday with a show, post-WrestleMania.
Yes. Do you...
I am off that day, so we can do it same time if you want. But we will do a post-WrestleMania wrap-up, and then we will do our regular weekend show. So we're going to have 2 shows in the course of 6 days coming up.
Woohoo!
Which, that April 9th, we're planning on getting back to the weekend again, April 9th or 10th,
Yes.
somewhere in there. That'll be a regular... This is what happened all week. Raw, Lucha,
Yeah.
NXT, Ring of Honor.
Yeah, this week was kind of a special one. Also, our work schedules and me going out of town on Saturday when we normally record, and so we just figured, why not record during Monday Night Raw? It is the go-home show, so
and the
why
only
not?
reason we're recording next week is we were going to skip next week because it was WrestleMania and not record like the day before, but we thought better of it, and we're just going to put one out on Monday.
Yeah.
That'll be like it's a special episode, kind of, because it's like the WrestleMania wrap-up / if we even want to even bother covering Ring of Honor. And we will cover NXT WrestleMania for sure, because we'll both be watching those, and I'm going to be missing the first 2 hours of WrestleMania, I think, because I won't get home till about 8:30 that night. But I'm going to just turn on the network and start from the beginning and just kind of stay off Twitter all night until I catch up.
That works. Yeah, so I guess we can kind of talk about it. Let's try and figure this out. Do you want to record during Raw next week? After Raw next week?
Let's just do the same time.
Same time?
Right now we're sitting at about 2.5 hours-ish, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's around 2.5.
It'll probably be about 2 hours, because just to do WrestleMania thoughts. Plus, we can also see the fallout and the debuts during Raw.
Yeah, give our live reactions whenever the Balor Club shows up.
We might just sit there and watch Raw live and just talk about the crappy commentary.
Yeah.
If nothing else.
Yeah. I figure what we could do is we can, during the, during the matches, we can give our feedback on, TakeOver and everything else. And then, after commercial breaks and whatnot, that's when we can be like, who's going to show up next?
And the thing is, there's no Money in the Bank cash-in this year because it's already been cashed in. So that won't be happening Monday night.
No, it won't.
Which is kind of a bummer. I was thinking, who's going to cash in Money in the... Oh, wait, there is no cash-in this year.
I think and now that you mention Money in the Bank, I think one of my predictions, Owens or Bray, I think it'd be awesome if Owens won.
Because they win Money in the Bank, right? That's how they get the title?
Yeah.
I didn't expect Sheamus to win last year. I wouldn't have predicted him prior to the show.
Well, no, because the biggest storyline going into it was Roman Reigns.
Exactly.
And then
I
he's reaching
expected Roman
for
Reigns to win, and then
lights
Bray
go out
Wyatt.
And Bray Wyatt's there.
Exactly.
Come on.
So this year, I would say maybe...
My pick is Owens.
I don't see Seth Rollins doing a 2-time Money in the Bank, although I can see that just for the sheer fact that they can now ignore CM Punk as a 2-time Money in the Bank champion.
Yeah.
Because
I could see Rollins winning it and cashing in that same night.
The only reason they put the belt on Randy Orton against Chris Benoit in SummerSlam was so that they could call him the youngest champion and not Brock Lesnar, who had left a few months earlier.
Yeah.
So they are a spiteful bunch in Titan Tower.
Snoop Dogg to be inducted into WWE Hall of Fame.
Snoop Dizzle, y'all. I hate that guy.
And the Hizzle for shizzle.
Now, as a non-wrestling personality, he's all right. But as a wrestling personality, I don't care. I hate the guy. Just get off my TV.
I wonder if Sasha is going to induct him.
Probably. Either that or Flo Rida.
Oh, God.
I saw he was part of a commercial earlier when they were like talking about The Rock being at WrestleMania.
There you go. Snoop Dogg, Jacqueline, Joan London, the Warrior Award winner, Big Boss Man, Godfather, Sting, Fabulous Freebirds, and Stan Hansen.
Who half of the Freebirds are dead now.
Half the Freebirds are dead. Stan Hansen's dead. Big Boss Man's dead.
They usually only put one dead guy in the Hall of Fame every year.
Yeah.
They're putting 4 dead guys in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
this
they
year.
do. They do one female, one dead guy, one like faction tag team, one headliner, one kind of co-headliner, I guess, and then one celebrity, and then of course the Warrior Award winner.
Yeah.
I came to play. I hate the Miz so much. Yeah, KO Mania. KO Mania.
I am not a fan of The Miz.
Oh, I was about to say if you say Kevin Owens, I am ending this podcast right now.
Swerve. I'm not a fan of Sin Cara.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of the guy with the star on his face.
Oh yeah.
So we can just make this a triple threat match, right?
Yeah.
No need to have 3 other guys.
I feel. I hate
people. Sin Cara Negro is not allowed to compete on WWE TV anymore.
Whee! I wish I could do
Trampoline
that.
Man.
I wish I could do that. Sami Zayn.
That's the most upbeat, positive, best theme song in wrestling.
Rich Swann.
I haven't seen NXT this week.
Oh, go watch it. Rich Swann fights Balor in what's a really good match.
Oh, it was a dance contest, wasn't it?
Do what?
It was a dance contest, wasn't it?
No, that's Rich Swann came out dancing and like.
He was pretty cool dance moves. I did see that part.
Yeah.
Somebody shared a clip on Twitter.
Yeah, listen to the music. The music is like very Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie-esque.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's so good.
Hey, it's Bret Michaels.
Hey.
Otherwise known as
Sean
Dolph
Hart.
Ziggler.
Sean Hart, Bret Michaels, however you want to call it. The Heartbreak.
Oh, I mean
Heartbreak.
Bret Michaels is as in every rose has its thorn, Bret Michaels.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, he had that Megadeth jacket, like, last year with, like, the Megadeth patch and the Def Leppard patch and the bandana. I was like, does he think he's, like, a metal musician or something? Like, what's his deal?
Yeah.
Sin Cara looks short now. Well, I guess sitting next to Kalisto makes anybody look tall.
That's true. Kalisto's pretty short. Right.
Now,
Sami
if I
Zayn and The Miz.
If I were booking this, The Miz would lay down for Sami Zayn right now.
Oh yeah.
Just lay on your back and let him get 3 count.
I hate the way they haven't explained the Zayn Owens feud.
Well, nobody knows who he is.
Well,
Then show video packages to let us know who he is. I'm sorry. Some of us used to watch Ring of Honor, and some of us watch NXT every week.
Yeah.
Most people don't watch NXT. Okay, the audience carryover is not that big. A video package that you would show, a 2-minute video package, would cover everything. You don't even have to buy the Ring of Honor footage. Just explain it in a promo.
Yeah. Honestly, you don't even have to explain. Like, you could show more of the other indie stuff. You don't necessarily have to show the ROH stuff, but like Ring of Honor or NXT showed some of the footage when, like, even like what was it? Solomonster was saying earlier, like, well, I listened to it earlier today. That's why I said earlier.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh, excuse me, I got a cough.
Yeah, show a video package.
Yeah, they
kind
showed.
of get us up to speed.
Yeah, they showed a video package, and like they even went back as far as when they were like in their teens.
Yeah.
So I mean, why? They could honestly just take that same video package and just air that. It's not like they have to put any work into it.
No, that's it's already done.
Yeah.
The Miz staring at Kevin Owens like, what the hell is your deal, man?
Yeah.
Like, I think he was clapping for Sami Zayn, like, sarcastically.
Yeah. Whoa. What kind of pin attempt is that?
Whatever it was, it kept his left shoulder off the mat.
Yeah, and the ref still counted.
Stupid ref. Oh, look, they're talking to each other now. Oh, he pulled his hamstring. No, he's acting like Stardust. I don't know, man. I don't know what Stardust is all about.
Yeah, I don't know.
So there's 28 minutes left in the show. And we're watching this.
Yeah. It should just be a one-on-one.
This show should have ended 32 minutes ago.
Yep.
Or it should have started an hour and 32 minutes ago.
That is true. And this could, well, I don't want to say this could be the main event, but...
I don't need 3 hours of Raw, man.
No, and that's what I was saying earlier, like, it needs to, like... If Shane does win, and it's not going to happen... No, well, not necessarily him winning. I mean, that could happen.
It won't affect the overall company. It's just a storyline.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people saying, like, oh, well, you should change Raw to 2 hours. That's not going to happen.
People, read a dirt sheet. It's not going to happen.
No, they make...
Oh! Bret Michaels just super kicked The Miz.
They make a ton of money off being 3 hours.
Yeah.
So
it's killing the product in the long run. It will make them less money because when the company dies, they won't have any money.
Yeah.
But short term, I guess it's smart.
Yeah.
What's your commercial now?
It's a Pizza Hut commercial for the wings.
Yeah.
The Devil's Cut or whatever.
Oh, that's disgusting. Wings from Pizza Hut? No thanks.
No, the wings from Pizza Hut are pretty decent.
Are they small?
No.
Or like decently sized?
They're decently sized.
Because the ones at Domino's are like tiny.
Yeah, I'm not a Domino's wings fan.
They're half of them are just fat.
Yeah. No, the Pizza Hut ones are actually fairly decent.
The boneless chicken at Domino's is decently sized portions, so that's good. But
yeah,
I want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings if I'm going to get wings.
I ate there yesterday.
I haven't been there since UFC 101.
Nice.
Whatever the one where Forrest Griffin fought Anderson Silva. And like
what do you mean fought? You mean Anderson dodged everything and made Forrest Griffin look stupid?
I mean, he whiffed and laid down in like 12 seconds.
Oh man, I was watching that at a friend's house and we were watching it and we were just like, "Hey, there's my dog." Told you. Yeah, we were watching it and we were just like, "What is happening?" Because everything Anderson did, or everything Forrest did, Anderson had, something to kind of counter it.
Yeah,
and
exactly. It wasn't even
like
that Anderson Silva was showboating. It was just, I'm legitimately dodging all of your strikes.
Yeah, he went Muhammad Ali on him and was just like, nope, gotcha, duck, nope. And then like even the punches that he landed, like they weren't even hard punches, but they caught Griffin in the right area.
Yeah, he was actually backing up and jabbed him and knocked him out, backing up.
Yeah. And then the ref called it, and Forrest Griffin ran to the back. Didn't even stick around for the announcement of the winner.
I think he had to pee or something. I don't know.
Probably.
He sprinted. He ran faster than they did during the match.
Where will you be when your diarrhea hits?
Fighting Anderson Silva.
Yeah, exactly.
And then fast forward to, I can't believe Conor McGregor got knocked out by Nate Diaz. Or was that a decision? I don't know. It was a knockout. It was a TKO.
Was it a TKO or a submission?
Yeah, I think it was a second round TKO.
I thought it was a rear naked choke.
Whatever it was, man.
Either way, he lost.
I hate Nate Diaz.
Oh, I can't stand both him and Nick.
It's like I understand that they're not social people, but if you're going to be a professional fighter, you have to be a social person. You can't no-show press conferences. You can't smoke pot. You can't be a dick, and people like you.
WrestleMania 32 kickoff show live Sunday, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. So 5 o'clock my time and your time.
I've got another prediction for the next 365 days.
Do tell.
Hideo Itami might return. As in, might return.
I think it'd be cool, like, if Balor retained the title. And I've heard this theory on multiple podcasts. I think it'd be cool if Itami came out and was just like, you were the one who cost me my spot. You were the one who put me on the shelf for so many months. And
I think it would be cool if WWE said fuck Marvel and he came out dressed like Spider-Man at WrestleMania. Or should I say Takeover? I mean, which is the real WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly. It's Takeover season.
I'm tired of the demon. It doesn't mean anything anymore.
Nope.
And I don't even mean so much from the demon isn't any different than Finn Balor. Like, same moveset and everything. I'm just saying the body paint is getting old.
Yeah, I do like that he switches it up, like, with, like, the little intricacies. Like, when he was in London, he had, like, the gargoyle type thing.
Yeah, but I'm talking, like, do a different style or something, different color. Kevin Owens refused to tag in.
Hey, he's got a big match coming up this Sunday. He needs to be fresh.
He's cheering The Miz.
He needs to be fresh. He's got a big match coming up. That place, Jerry World is going to go nuts when Owens and Zayn get a hold of each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all 82,000 people.
Yeah, that they're going to say is 147,000. Alright, let's see what these tweets are. Dr. Lesnar got his graduate degree from Suplex City.
Block. I legit think Ambrose is going to use a bear trap on Brock Lesnar. Block.
Brock smiling is genuinely scarier than Brock looking mean? Okay.
Retweet. Triple H's champ, Shane O'Mac is flying through tables. Undertaker, Dudley's, Y2J, then Big Show and Kane team up. What year is this again?
Okay.
Retweet.
Okay, no joke. No joke. I was talking to my brother earlier. I was driving home from work, and I called my brother just to be like, hey, you know, what's up? How'd you like Batman vs. Superman? Blah, blah, blah. And he was asking me what I was going to be doing later, and I was like, me and James are going to be recording our podcast. And he's like, cool. I was like, have you listened to any of it? And he's like, I listened to the first one and part of the second one. I was like, cool. And I was like, yeah, this is our big, you know, WrestleMania prediction one. And I started listing off stuff. I was like, yeah, Triple H is champ. Brock Lesnar's, you know, fighting. Undertaker's got a big Hell in a Cell match. And he's like, is it 2002? And I was like, exactly. He hasn't watched wrestling probably since 2002. Like,
oh, God, he's not missing anything.
No, and that's the thing. I was like, you haven't missed anything in 14, 15 years.
Kane, Big Show, Triple H,
yeah,
Undertaker, Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena. Randy Orton.
Dolph Ziggler, you are not Tanahashi. You quit air guitaring.
But he's Bret Michaels. He has to have a guitar.
No, he is not Tanahashi. DDT. Oh, no.
Oh, the We Watch Wrestling guys put out a podcast yesterday of them watching WrestleMania 17. I can't wait to go back and watch that one along with it.
I didn't watch it, but I listened to it. Well, I kind of remember it because that was one of the Manias that I went to. So I was listening to it, and oh man, that brought back memories.
I always skip the gimmick battle royal because I could give a shit. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to watch it this time.
Yep. I'll go back and rewatch it, but oh man,
that stage was so cool.
Yeah, it was.
And Chris Benoit was still alive.
Yeah. I was at the Night of Champions. He was supposed to be there.
No.
Yes. The night that he went off the deep end.
You mean the weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, that weekend where he went off the deep end, and he was supposed to be fighting at Night of Champions in Houston. And I know for sure my cousin was there. I think my brother, maybe my mom, I don't remember. But yeah, we got Benoit was my cousin's favorite wrestler for growing up. Like him and Bret Hart were like his two top wrestlers.
The dogs are in the pool house.
Yeah, this is the address. But yeah, we were at the pay-per-view he was supposed to be at, but instead he.
So then it was they put Johnny Nitro in the match instead.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris. We had to sit through Johnny Nitro being ECW champ when it could have been CM Punk.
Jeez.
You douche. Which isn't the worst part about that situation, but it's still pretty bad.
Hey, Cody Rhodes just did a Matt Hardy move.
Side effect.
Yeah.
Cody.
So, I think the one cool thing about doing this podcast, besides, because we get to talk wrestling, which is awesome, and I know for sure one of the listeners we have is my cousin, and he had never watched Lucha Underground before. So
did we convert a believer?
We converted a believer.
I converted you. You converted him.
Yep.
Pay it forward, folks. It works. Oh, speaking of getting to talk wrestling, hey America, guess who signed with the New Orleans Saints this week?
I knew you were going to get to it sometime.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Road Warrior Animals Kid. Woo!
Yeah, Laurinaitis.
What a rush.
What a rush.
Oh, and by the way, they also signed Nick Fairley, which is cool.
Oh, they did sign Fairley?
We have a pass rush and no salary cap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, people were crapping all over our general manager for, the salary cap situation, but he's making all these great moves, and I'm like, yeah, but he made the moves to put us in salary cap hell in the first place.
Yeah.
He better make some creative moves to get us out of it. Oh, I tweeted some video earlier. It was like some kind of weird Pokemon Nintendo DS game.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the little dude is walking through the map, and he runs into Michael Vick. Says Michael Vick wants to fight you, and then guy throws down Pikachu, and Michael Vick throws down Rottweiler, and then I guess you can tell where it goes from there. Dog fighting a Pokemon. That was hilarious. That joke never gets old. And is Vic still playing for the Steelers?
I think so. I haven't heard any.
I know he got hurt last season.
Yeah.
We're just filling the commercial break, people. It's one of them long, hour 3 commercial breaks during the main event. And why is this the main event? I thought Roman Reigns was going to fight the Dudleys.
I don't know.
Or maybe they announced it and we missed it because we were talking. And that match is going to last 4 minutes.
Well, they mentioned something about the Authority coming out later. So I'm assuming... I don't know. Reigns is going to come in at some point. Oh, man, these commercials are so long.
Well, if Sting announces his retirement during his speech Saturday night, then I'll officially retract my prediction of Shane McMahon winning Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think he'll still win the match. I don't think Sting will be the GM.
That's true.
I mean, it still could happen, but if you're not leading toward a match with Undertaker, it ultimately doesn't make any sense to screw over Undertaker if he's not going to get his revenge in any way.
Sorry, I'm looking on Facebook, and one of my friends posted a picture of Axl Rose, and he's put on some weight, and the caption says, "Take me down to Barbecue City, where the fries are fresh and the ribs are meaty."
See, Axel? That's what you get when you take 14 years to release Chinese Democracy. It's a horrible album. Come on, Brett Michaels, tag in El Generico.
Okay, so The Rock took to his Instagram account and posted the following regarding his WrestleMania 32 status.
10 pepperoni pizzas, 41 racks of ribs, 72 hard-boiled eggs. Epic cheat day.
Yeah. 1 week Dallas gets electrified. Been working on a surprise or two for months now for the most important part of the show, the fans. Here we go, world. The People's Champ and the people are gonna rock Mania. Holy shit, that was a bad pun.
If he shows up for a talking segment, I might be pissed off.
Yeah.
I don't expect
there's a lot
him
of people.
to wrestle.
There's a lot of people saying that I don't know. They're just thinking, he may be the because right now it's the League of Nations versus New Day 4-on-3. They're saying like, well, maybe he could be the fourth member of Team New Day.
Oh, even more of a reason to hate the New Day.
Yeah, I would hate that too.
Oh, he just punched Kevin Owens in the face.
Wah! Double splash.
Don't celebrate too hard, Sammy. You don't want to tear your rotator cuff again.
Yeah.
Oh, another plancha dive over the top. Nice.
Tope suicida.
Botchkara just jumped on Cody Rhodes. That was a cool move. I don't know what the hell you call it or how to even describe it.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is actually turning into a pretty good match.
Watch out, Sammy. 1, 2.
Oh, that's a terrible move. Oh, zigzag. Everyone's going to hit their finisher now.
Yep.
Now, is this 6 of the 7 people that are in that match?
Yes, the only other one that isn't in this match is Zack Ryder.
Wait, Sin Cara's in the match?
Yep. He's
Fuck.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I mean, it makes sense for Zack Ryder. He beat Tyler Breeze on Superstars last week.
Uh-oh. Owens is looking around. Oh, here comes a roll-up. I'm calling it.
The crowd's pretty dead right now. And they just got the match they really wanted. Nope. Kevin Owens, they're not going to tag you out, buddy. You're stuck. What goes around comes around. Yeah, I'm sure this is podcast gold right now.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fast forward, people, about 3 minutes if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear
5
this. I'm
stars.
sure
rate
the
us
authority will
5
come out
stars.
next.
Rate us 5 stars, people.
They just sat there for like 5 minutes and watched a wrestling match. I don't get it.
Oh, could we see the haluva kick? Haluva
Yeah.
kick! Yay, landed it. 1, 2, 3.
And that's why
Yes.
he's going to win the Intercontinental title next Monday night.
I hope so. I hope so. Well, I've got him winning it at, Mania, but whatever.
Little bit too soon.
And this is where Zayn turns on Ziggler and Sin Cara.
And he rips off Sin Cara's mask and puts it on himself.
Yeah.
El
Hey.
Generico returns.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Ole, 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 ole. Oh,
And then we all wake up and it's 2009.
and Oh, and then the What a Maneuver guy. I think he would have a heart attack if that happened.
Ah.
Oh, man.
Hey, Michael Cole, put your phone away.
Yeah, no. Who are you tweeting? Why are they talking about... Okay, they're saying it's on the kickoff show. Don't... There's 15 minutes left of Raw. They're not going to put a match on right now. Okay, they're saying all the kickoff matches. Good.
Okay, I'm not sold.
I'll
I still say Lana gets the victory.
Yeah, I think Lana's gonna pin Brie.
Team NXT.
Yeah, exactly. Team NXT and Natalya against, I guess, and Brie too. So, I'm gonna have to watch this later.
I'm not gonna watch any of that.
Oh, I will. I always liked Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, he's cool. So far, I've gotten through his tryout match and his whatever that collection they have of Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it. I haven't watched it.
I've gotten through the first two parts of it. That match where he teamed with, I think he teamed with Lance Cade versus Spanky and some other guy. No, it was Spanky and Lance Cade versus whatever it was. It happened prior to SmackDown in 2003. That was a good match. Like a very good match for four guys who really were just getting a tryout.
Yeah.
And then his match against John Cena on Velocity, he basically controlled the entire match, and it went like 5 minutes. That was a decent match.
Yeah.
You're a shake aficionado? Oh, a shake
aficionado. Oh, 5-star podcast, people.
Yeah, now I want some ice cream.
One day. Yeah, I know. One day we'll be a 5-star podcast.
I'm a 5-star podcast in my own mind.
Yeah, that's true. Don't you say otherwise. Where'd it go? Okay.
So, Kobe Bryant's got 9 games left.
Yep.
Oh, well. That's a good career.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of his, but I mean, I'm not gonna say like he's like, there's a lot of people who like, you know, they'll shit on players and be like, oh, they were terrible, blah blah blah. No, Kobe Bryant is probably the greatest player we've seen since Michael Jordan.
He's in the top 10,
yeah,
maybe top 15 of all time.
Yeah, and I will say that like I just said, he's one of the top players that we've seen since Michael Jordan. Probably the closest to Michael Jordan, but I've never been a Lakers fan, so therefore I've never been a Kobe fan. But he is a surefire Hall of Famer. He's, you know, one of the best players to ever play. But
I'm certainly not a rape fan, that's for sure.
That is very true.
And
that is very true.
So, yeah, that's what he did. But I would say I used to be a Laker fan. I'm still kind of a Lakers fan. I mean, I'm not going to be a Pelicans fan. That's for damn sure.
I've liked certain players on the Lakers. Like I grew up playing basketball, so one of my first favorite players, I still have the jersey from when I was like 9 years old, was a Los Angeles Lakers Nick Van Exel jersey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I still have that. I still have my Shaquille O'Neal Orlando Magic jersey, which is like a third of the size that it's probably like a size youth medium. I still have that.
I've never owned a basketball jersey.
I own a lot.
I had like a Chicago Bulls sweatshirt back when they were doing their thing.
I have
like 96, 97.
I have one of the New Orleans, whenever they were the Hornets. The New Orleans Hornets, Chris Paul Mardi Gras jerseys.
Oh, nice.
So where it's like purple on one side, green on the back, and down the sides, it's yellow with like all the Mardi Gras, like the trumpets and stuff like that. Yeah, I bought that for my birthday. Like one of the first Hornets games I went to, I was just like, oh, I'm getting a jersey. And then the next year, Chris Paul got traded. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I never got too big into him because I knew it was only a matter of time before he left.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I think it was 2007, they were matched up against the Spurs in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
It was like a 7-2 matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they ended up losing a series 4-2 or
Yeah.
whatever it was.
From what I remember, it was close, but
Yeah, every game was pretty close.
yeah.
But
I wonder what NXT guys are going to be in the Battle Royal.
well, if you believe what you saw on Raw tonight, none.
None. Yeah.
I mean, that was like 20 guys in the ring tonight. But I didn't see any member of the Wyatt family though. Not even Eric Rowan.
Well, I mean, if you heard, I mean, I know you've heard, but Luke Harper is going to be out for up to 5 to 6 months.
Yeah, so I don't think it's an ACL that much because that would be more close to 9 months probably, unless
Yeah.
this is like a partial tear.
Yeah, probably something smaller. Taker, Shane.
Damn, dude, that's a nice stadium.
Yeah. Taker, Shane, 3 Divas, Reigns, Triple H.
Dean Ambrose
Versus Eric
uh,
Rowan
that's the main event. Snooze.
of SmackDown? Why are they still showing Luke Harper? He's going to be nowhere near that.
Yeah, well, it's a pre-recorded picture.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, look, H.
He's back! Could this be where Rollins returns? No.
I hope so.
Or maybe this is where they introduce one of the bigger name like Stone Cold, Triple H, or Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels.
God, that's Stone Cold.
Damn it, Maggle! It is the main event of WrestleMania.
Really? I was hoping that would be the opening match of the show.
Yeah. Really? This isn't on the pre-show? Come on.
That should be free on USA Network.
Hey, if they gave away The Rock vs. Mankind in an empty arena match during the Super Bowl,
I watched that. That was so cool.
it was so awesome.
Yeah, they go back to catering. Rock picks up a Pepsi, chugs half of it. Refreshing. Smashes him with the can. Of course not. We weren't born into greatness.
Yeah. I know.
And I didn't marry the boss.
Yeah, and I didn't marry into greatness either, so.
Although he had Vince's ear before he started even dating her, so you know.
Yeah, that is true.
He would have been at least a 10-time champion without her. She's good for 4 championships.
Yeah.
Championship isn't going anywhere.
I would be stoked if H kept the belt.
Yeah.
I mean, that would
Here
kill
comes
our
the money. I'd like if Shane came out and was like, "No, I'm firing you." The night after.
I'm sending Triple H to Evolve to compete.
Yeah, exactly.
You can run the concessions for Gabe Sapolsky. And Stephanie, you're gonna be William Regal's secretary.
Yeah. You can answer my cell phones.
Oh wait, you're not the game anymore?
No.
What? He changed his name again?
Yep. Oh, Roman Reigns again.
I like the angry come from the stage Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a long shot, convoluted prediction. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose are always talking about having beers together.
Yeah.
Maybe Stone Cold helps Roman Reigns win the belt, and they have beers together.
I
mean, hey, someone's got to have a beer with this man.
That's true. What better way to end Mania than
Stone Cold and
Stone
Roman
Cold.
Reigns having beers.
Yeah. And then stunning him to send the crowd home happy.
And then everybody hates Stone Cold for endorsing Roman Reigns.
Yeah, exactly.
The Stone Cold podcast never gets downloaded again.
Uh-oh.
Here comes
Really?
the Dudleys. Oh,
They're
no,
gonna- They're doing
of
this thing
Nations.
like they did with the Lesnar-Undertaker? Come on.
I liked my idea better an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
But I guess that makes too much sense. Oh, there's the Dudley Boys.
Well, it's all
the
the
hell?
It's all the heels.
Where the hell did they come from? Did they come from the crowd?
No, they
It
ran
was-
on the other side of the
They
ring.
were just there.
And there's the Uso. There's all the good guys.
Is that the
they're-
New Day?
Yeah.
Oh, the New Day. Their faces, I guess? Okay.
Yeah. The good guys are holding back Triple H. The bad guys are holding back Reigns.
Shouldn't the bad guys be beating up Reigns?
Yeah. They're doing this thing again. They did this with Lesnar and Taker last year.
Oh, Roman Reigns just beat up the Miz. That'll give him some
Hey,
some
good
brownie
job.
points.
Yeah. That'll
That'll put butts in the seat.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. Reigns is going to jump over the ropes.
Please don't. I don't need my main event getting hurt 6 days before. Save that shit for WrestleMania. At least you can finish the match hurt. Don't risk it.
They have to do the coolest move that Roman Reigns has.
And Triple H smartly walks away, saving the main event for WrestleMania.
Oh, and there's Stephanie holding the title.
Oh, there he goes.
Here he goes. Ah! Yep. It's the best move Reigns has.
And he lands on Bubba Ray Dudley, and Triple H gets away.
Dang, Swagger's been on TV more in the past couple weeks than he has in the past, 4 years.
That's what we call a push, people.
Yeah. Swagger in his chain wallet. Swagger in his chain wallet.
Triple H has paint all over his nice dress shirt.
Darn you, Usos. You ruined a nice Cole's button-up shirt.
$12 on clearance.
Yeah, I know.
I can't give a thumbs up or a thumbs down to Raw because I didn't pay close enough attention.
Yeah, I mean, from me going back and forth, I'd say somewhere in the middle, but
I'd give a thumbs up to the Bully Ray promo from an hour and a half ago.
yeah, and you liked the Shane promo from the first time.
Yeah. That we saw at least 2 replays of.
Yep, WrestleMania Live this Sunday.
6 o'clock.
Yep,
so I'm
6
going to miss
o'clock.
the first 2 hours of the show.
Yeah. Special start time. 7
6 o'clock includes the pre-show, right?
No.
Oh, that's the actual show.
That's the actual show.
Wow.
It's a 2-hour kickoff show.
Jesus Christ. It's starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
A 4-hour Mania. And a 1-hour post show.
Oh. Well, the post show is going to be worthless.
7 hours.
Stick a fork in my eye.
Yeah. Well,
That was Raw, people.
That was Raw. Do you have anything to say before we end it? 3 hours later?
Pretty much just hit my music.
All right. Well, I'll hit it in a minute. I got to do the outro.
That's
Whatnot.
right.
Jeez. Come on. Get with the program. No. All right. But on that note, if you want to follow us on Twitter, follow us at JJ Wrestling Show. Go like our Facebook page, Joey and James Wrestling Super Show Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at JJ Wrestling Super Show. Where can they find you on social media, James?
At James Tingstrom. And people, send us some cool Coco Beware fan art. We're all about that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And as Bird. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at SpaceJamIsMyJam. If you want to send us emails, hate mail, suggestions, show reviews, show previews, Coco Beware fan art, anything. J&J Wrestling Super Show at gmail.com. And that's JANDJ and not the symbol. Please rate, subscribe, share, tweet, favorite, like, whatever you want to do. Share it in every way possible. We appreciate it very greatly. And, well, that's going to be it.
We will be back next Monday night.
We will. We're going to record from what we've said earlier, same time next week.
Yes, sir.
Live reactions. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be uploading it later that night, so it'll probably be up around 10:30, 11 o'clock, much like this one. You can hear my dog. He's barking or growling, whatever. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. We'll go over everything that happened on TakeOver, Ring of Honor, Evolve, Mania, Hall of Fame. Monday will be live reaction from Monday Night Raw. So be on the lookout for that. So until next time, y'all have a great week, and we will see y'all then.
Out.
Alrighty. And now, James, I will hit your music.